Good morning. Welcome to the Wiley Show. I am your host. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Let's show love. Let's show peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love in the chat. What's up? I want to say good morning, y'all. We did an amazing pre-show. I mean, the pre-show was off the chain. We did a good pre-show today, and the pre-show is on Station Head. Um, we do we did it on Station Head, so we was able to dissect and get the tea and everything. We're about to get into it, so we got to talk about it. So I don't know if anybody ever heard that it's a sector on YouTube called the beef sector. And so, on the beef sector is a sector that YouTubers they just do commentary on other YouTubers. And so, in this first particular segment, we're going to talk about the beef sector. And in this particular sector, I call it, and I'm going to put a little picture out here. I'm going to put this on my backdrop. You see on here, eviction notice. And so the beef sector, they drag you and stuff. Now, I got something to get off my chest concerning the beef sector. I am an OG, been in the beef sector. I'm an architect in the beef sector. And so I'm one of the leading voices in the beef sector, right? And so I decided to take a break from the beef sector because it was it was beefing with the same people. You know, VS got arrested. So it was like, I'm over it. I'm exhausted. I mean, you had Bless Walking. She didn't want to give me no more money. You had Mother Pat. She didn't want to buy me no more TVs. So I said, I'm kind of exhausted in the B sector. I couldn't get no 5,000 subscribers to save my life. So I said, hey, let me go to the entertainment sector, right? So we went to the entertainment sector, the celebrity gossip sector, or whatever. Then we just saw growth. We got 32,000 subscribers, almost 33,000 subscribers. Like we're growing, the views and everything was going good, blah, blah, blah. And then in the celebrity gossip sector, maybe a couple of months ago, like it just started going down the drain, the live viewership. And then we have to go to the shorts. And then my team, we was like, yeah, the shorts are good, but it ain't no money in the shorts. Ain't no money in the shorts. But I say, I'm getting the views and stuff like that, but ain't no money. So I said, okay, let me go on out here and get this mop. Let me get this dustpan. Let me go on and let me pull this garbage. Because I still want to do YouTube, but let me get back into the work for it. Let me go pull some garbage, okay? Cut some grass. And so, even though I'm cutting people grasses in the zigzag, because I walk with a limp, so, my eye ain't straight, so I'm cutting the people grasses in the zigzag. But anything to get a check, I got to get a check to pay my bills. But yet, still do YouTube with a smile and still deliver, right? While we make some changes. So we made some changes, and we getting the people in here. I had to do it. Trey Sorrow TV. I had to cut her. I said, okay, it's a little struggle. The check's low. I mean, I'm just cutting the grass. It's got like a little zigzag. But I had to do what I had to do. It was either that or sell myself. But don't nobody want to buy this. You know what I'm saying? I got, So again, I went to work. Okay. Anyway, so I did that. And I said, I did my YouTube. Okay. Then I started to tick up. Okay. The check was good. It was a little decent, not a break, for my little decent. Then this check, it just whoosh, went back down. I said, damn. So I said, don't worry. Go give me some garbage bags. I'm gonna go to Amazon. I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna break down some boxes because I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna still do YouTube, right? So I'm still doing YouTube, right? And so I said, okay, all right. They noticed the drop. I've already exposed the drop because I did a video about it, talked about it, whatever. So I said, what should I do? You know what I'm saying? What should I do? Get kind of stagnated with celebrity gossip. What should I do? So I was like, well, I'm going to go home. Hello? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going home. So I got him. I packed my bags, got in my U-Haul, and I went on to the B sector because that's home. Hello, I'm back. hello, I'm here. So I went on, set up my equipment in the beef sector. I'm just there jumping on panels. It's a brand new cast of creators I don't know. Everybody ain't on camera no more. Jay Wilson getting attacked by a dog. Fat Babe ain't really doing it no more like that. Nicole Tyler, she's somewhere trying to be a part of the Nation of Islam. Like, it's just new people. So I'm like, okay. So, but I still see Brianna slimming down. I said, woo, like, this is good. So I go to Brianna channel. Then I'm over there in Mesh channel, panel and all that. But that's the way I'm getting before myself. So I'm going on the different channel. And the reason why for the B sector is that we're going to mention a brother's name. Because over here we mention names. So I'm in the B sector, right? On last night joined the panels. But let me tell you why. So if anybody want to know why is Wiley back in the beef sector, I'm going to answer the question, beef sector people. And also Lipstick Alley, I'm asking you all too, the Fresh Collective. Okay, the Fresh Collective, I'm talking about Lipstick Alley. Hold on, let me give y'all a shout out. The Fresh Collective to Misfit Island, Beef Chronicles Next Generation. So I'm saying it to you all too. Everybody say, well, why are you back? I'm so glad y'all answered me that question, because on October 12th this year at 9:04 p.m. Roman L. Jackson reached out to me on October 12th this year, right? October 12th. All right, over a month ago. And he said this, quote, "Hey, Wiley, are you interested in being in the beef sector men's fashion contest?" He sent me a flyer of an actor, and he said 11/11/23, and all male fashion contest hosted by Miss YouTuber Newbie. There will be 4 judges, 12 contestants, 3 looks, 1 chat competition. Sign up by October 14th. He sent me that. And I said this quote, "Excuse me, I'm a star." That's me. Mr. Roman L. Jackson, his response was this quote. He left me 1, 2, 3, 4 laughing emojis. He said, "Okay, Wiley." Then he also said, quote, I'm just asking the people wanted you included, man." And I left him a voice note, flirting. Say, "Hey, I'll be a judge." I'm just flirting. Say, "Hey, I'll be a judge." I'm saying, "Hey, I'll be a judge." I'm flirting, And then he left me. I want to make sure I count the laughing emojis, because I said, "Hey, I'm flirting with him, flirted with him." He left me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 laughing emojis, and said, "Wiley, I'm too buzzed right now to be messing with you." Left me 1, 2, 3 heart kissy emojis. "Thank you, and please consider it." And then he also said, T.S. Maddie, I want to make sure I read it word for word. T.S. Maddie is considering being a judge for me. Please don't tell nobody, Wiley. I'm for real. Left him a voice name flirting. And he said, Roman L. Jackson said, quote, "Yes, thank you." Okay. And I said, "No problem." And then on Friday at 5:37 a.m., that's on November 10th, he said this, "Good morning, Wiley. Is it safe to say you are still participating in the contest or not?" I did not respond to that. I responded back on Saturday, which was the night of my birthday, at 10:31 p.m. I said, "What you doing? Hey, call me." And I'm going to say this. So many people from the beef sector are listening to us right now in the beef sector. And they say, "Oh, Wiley portrayed us. He think he better than us." No. I want you all to do your homework, November 11th is my born day. That's my birthday. Anybody knowing my birthday, we do a celebration with my producers. My producers is my subscribers. They're my viewers. So we're celebrating. And while we're doing our celebration, we not just out here popping bottles. We actually out here delivering some content. Again, I'm trying to get my numbers up because it's been a struggle for Brother Wiley. So again, we saw the success of Krishan, how she have delivered her name have brought us 70,000 views on Facebook, which we are monetized, and the engagements are high. So while the kitchen is hot, I'm gonna keep on frying my chicken. So we just went live. Now they doing whatever, doing the fashion show, and then it finally I finally was reminded of the fashion show while the beef sector was coming in the chat. What about the fashion show? You supposed to be in the fashion show, whatever. But and I wasn't thinking about that. And so I'm delivering the content, I'm doing the content, and it's my birthday. Okay, birthday over. So I go to the beef sector. And I go to the beef sector, and going to the beef sector, well, first of all, before I went to the beef sector, I started responding about what happened and blah, 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 going in. You had Miss Ness coming. Again, I really didn't know who she was because, again, it's been a long time since I've really been in the beef sector like that. So I'm like, okay. But thank God to my day one supporters, they was giving me the tea about all these characters. Like, okay, Ness used to be a former moderator. Okay, now he's bringing it back because, like, everybody in this new B sector, in the new generation, they're all in Avatar. So it's kind of hard. Like, I remember you was on camera. I don't remember an Avatar picture because, you know, back in the day, it was impossible to do that unless you just turn your lights off and put your thumb over your cell phone. So it's difficult now. So when Ness came on, and all that, very nice and blah, blah, blah. But then we went on to her channel. Then she was dragging me. Wiley think he better than the B sector. I get more views than Wiley. I get more this than Wiley. Oh my gosh, I am doing better than Wiley. He is her words. He is a failed celebrity gossip blogger. That was her words. So I'm hearing that. I said, okay. Well, I don't necessarily call it a fail. I will call it a little dry spell, okay? So anyway, so I hit the link, and I show her after she insulted me, but that's her house. But I'm going to play the game and give Wiley personality because Ness, again, we're going to get back to King Roman in a second. Just hold that thought. I'm on there delivering the content. I go over there. I think before I went over to Ness channel, I went on over there to Pizarro channel, right? I think her channel is called The Spaceship. So I'm over there first talking, and I'm seeing all these new characters. I'm seeing people with wigs, uppity, her beautiful self. I'm seeing a lady with a dimple. So now the people are starting to show themselves on camera because they know Wiley, you're going to show yourself on camera with Wiley. So I get to see you. I mean, people, they're treating me like a celebrity because I am a star. In that beef sector, I'm a celebrity, okay? Baby, people was putting on their wig, their good wigs. Baby, they said, Wiley, I understand it. And people was getting upset. Pizarro was getting upset. She was getting a little jealous. Like, oh my God. Like, you got to understand, I am a superstar in this sector. They know who I am. They started putting on their wigs. They started showing themselves, baby. They dropped that avatar because the king is home. Baby, you going to show yourself. Show yourself. And they did exactly that. They put on different wigs. Okay? Then you have Miss Uppity. She started showing herself. And so I'm bringing in. I'm coming in hot. So did all that. And then I believe Uppity was on there with Pizarro. Now, mind you, we on the panel. And she's up there trying to give me my accolades. And she, let's go back to the topic. She was getting mad. And I can tell, like, oh, she's kind of upset that I'm getting all this publicity. So let's go back to colorism. I know how to play the game. So we went back to that. But in the back of my head, I said, but I was a little upset that I'm getting all this publicity. I don't know, problem. I'm on your panel. I'm not getting paid to do this. So again, I did it. Okay, I'm done. Did about 5 hours on that. I'm done with that. Boom. Then I get word from my supporters, my team. They was like, oh, you need to go on Ness channel, Wiley. She love you. It will be great for Ness. I said, okay. Wow, she's your former moderator. She's a YouTuber. Okay, great. So the first time in history, I finally go to Ness channel to really hit her to be on the panel because in the B sector, they do panels now. So again, so I hit her link. I go up on there. And yes, and I'm seeing some of the similar characters. And then over there, I start saying Uppity is beautiful. Oh, Uppity ain't beautiful. She look bad. La, 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 la. But I'm on the side. She's beautiful to me because she showed herself. So I'm just showing love, and they didn't like that. So again, but it was good entertainment. So we on Nest channel, and then Pizarro tried to rush to go live, but she couldn't beat us in the ratings. She couldn't beat us because the celebrity was on the panel. Me. You couldn't do that. Ain't nowhere in the world you was gonna be able to beat that. So we on this panel with Ness. Now, mind you, you got Wiley that know how to get women to come on camera. Again, I'm a pimp. So you had Lovely Love. I believe that's her name. Lovely Love. She was on there. And don't you remember me, Wiley? No. Only thing I see is an avatar and that ponytail on the crown of your head. No, I don't remember you. You do remember me. I was cooking for my husband. I don't remember. Show yourself on camera. All right. So, Lovely Love, she came up on camera. She came on camera in her bathroom with a towel wrapped around her, a filthy, dirty towel, right? It could be clean, but I think it's dirty. It looked like she smelled bad. So that's what I was on. Smell bad? I don't smell bad, Wiley. And then we just going at it because I'm going to give the people a show. She's showing herself on camera. She's going back and forth. They throwing allegations. It's just good. This is old. This is big. This is really classic beef sector. I'm going back. I said, show your husband. I don't have to show my husband, blah, blah, blah. So she go digging and digging and digging. So they Ness finally found an old picture of Lovely Love husband. I'm talking about old picture back in 2002 when people was wearing jerseys and jersey dresses. Okay, you know, them big old extras large T-shirts, and they thought they were doing one of them type of pictures. So they post a picture, and she make it seem like her man was just Michael B. Jordan. Her man was dusty, looked like he's a hobo, like a hobo. Like, yeah, okay, he ain't all that. Okay, I look better than that. He look dusty. Now, I said, well, I don't really believe that's your man. I want you to go and put him on camera so if we can see if this really your man, put him on video. I ain't gonna put him on video. What I gotta do? Send me $50 and then I put him on video. Then she said, no, I'm not sending you $50. Just do it. He's sleeping. He got to go to work. So he's sleeping. Now you loud, stinking, ain't take a shower, and you say he's sleeping. You don't hear that man snoring, nothing. You don't hear nobody breathing in that house. Now, so she didn't show the man. The man never show up. And then her channel mysteriously disappeared. Poof, gone. And we trying to explain to her like what happened, trying to get the details of why her channel was gone. She ain't trying to hear it. She get on the channel because this is new character in the beast. I never seen this character in my life. Gretchen, I don't know this new character. I think the name is Gretchen. This is a brand new character I've never seen before. So they on there, and I'm trying to be polite, and they kept saying that's a she. I'm like, okay, cool. But I don't hear a she. I hear something else. But okay, I'm trying to be respectful. So instead of me being ignorant, if you don't know, ask. So I'm asking Gretchen or Gritch. Oh, I'm asking, like, what is your pronoun? Gritch? Okay. I'm actually like, what is your pronoun? My pronoun is money. Whatever you want to call me, you can call it. It's money. I'm like, excuse me? I said, wait, when did money become a pronoun? Wait a minute. I don't know. Should I call you Benjamin? Should I call you George Washington? You know what I'm saying? Should I call you a quarter, a penny, a nickel? Because you're not, I'm getting kind of confused. So I'm listening. So obviously she's getting upset and said, you know what, Wiley? You got an eviction. And I'm going to post the information about your eviction. Oh, I said eviction? Yeah. I said, when did I get evicted? In 2019. I said, oh. Could you tell me where, what happened? Because this is brand new to me that I got evicted, right? That's why the eviction notice is on the screen. Brand new. I'm like, okay. And then she get quiet. And then Ness, the host, say, "Oh, Wiley, be careful. Oh, she getting quiet. Oh, that means she digging up." So I'm like, okay, we can be quiet together so we can see when did I get evicted. Okay. So she come back. You got evicted in 2017. You was living, you got evicted out of Fort Worth, Texas. And it happened in December in 2017 in Fort Worth, Texas. I didn't want to hurt Gretchen or Gritch. I didn't want to on the dachshund, but we didn't live in Texas in Fort Worth in 2017 in December, honey. So you got it wrong. So she just said, then her equipment, it started messing up. Equipment was messing up. You couldn't hardly. Now you supposed to do all this good doxing. You got all this information and your equipment. You mean to tell me you digging up all my fake eviction, but you can't dig up Cricket to get one of the CEO of Cricket or the CEO of T-Mobile and say, bruh, can you get me a better phone or I'm going to post your evictions? Like, you couldn't do that. Anyway, you do that. And I'm saying, okay, over it. Boom. Okay. So I get off on Ness panel. Ness on last night was the highest rated panel show in the beef sector on last night. She won. She beat Pizarro in the rating, beat her very badly in the ratings. Okay. And of course, I was there. I have to pat myself on the back. Pat. So I was on the panel. So we're done. We spent about 5 hours on Ness panel. Boom. So I said, I want to go back to Mr. Roman L. Jackson because they said he dragged me. King Roman dragged me. That's his name. They said, oh, Wiley, he dragged you. You got to see it. I said, okay, I'm going to see it. So in the B sector, they're going to do 3, 4, 5 hours. They ain't going to put no time stamps. They ain't going to put no pictures. They ain't going to put nothing. You just got to watch it. So it's no type of organization. So I go because I know who King Roman is because 2 years ago, he was on his Oprah Winfrey tip. He was trying to interview the bloggers like Barbara Walters, Oprah Winfrey, okay, the to-be version of Tyler Perry. He was really trying to do that. So I said, okay, I would do the interview, right? He was doing his homework. He was trying to find the guy that humped me back when I was 18, 19 years old. So I'm like, this is a good experience. So I'm over there and I'm watching his response to me. But I'm learning because I'm an OG. I said, let me listen to the most of the video, the first hour and see. So I'm listening. And he going off on Food Junkie because Food Junkie criticized the competition show. So now we back to the fashion show, right? So we back at the fashion show, right? This is supposed to be the fashion show that happened on 11/11/23 with the 4 judges, the 12 contestants, and the 3 looks. Okay, now we on that. So he going off on Food Junkie because Food Junkie criticized the fashion show, saying it was trash. So then he dragging Food Junkie. Don't care nothing about Food Junkie. He's just a disaster, been a flop forever. She's been a flop since he was born. So we're going to move on from that. So when he got to Wiley, I'm listening. He was just dragging in Wiley. I'm disappointed at you. You did this and you did that and didn't even show up. Didn't really show up. And I got some tea. I said, wait a minute. He said, I got some tea. And he said that I reached out to Armon Wiggins to be a host on this, a judge on the fashion show. And if you go to that man page at the 4-minute mark, the 4:38-minute mark, you will hear Armon Wiggins' name dropped. And Armon Wiggins, he said, Wiley going, he said, who gonna be? He said, Wiley gonna be a part of. Oh, F no. F no. With the F and the K at the end. I don't F with Wiley. I'm not doing that. And King said, well, Wiley the B said, I'm gonna say, well, he did it. I said, oh, but what King did not know, that we have a source that told us that Armon Wiggins said that he don't want to do the fact, whatever. I paid it because I'm like, this a whole lie. You a troll. It's a lie because Armon Wiggins don't do the beef sector, right? He ever did the beef sector. He don't do the beef sector. So I don't believe that. Whatever. Discard it. And so when I heard that brother say that, Mr. King Roman said that at that mark, I said, oh, that troll was right. That troll was absolutely right. That whoever that person was, they said that he said that about you, Wiley. And then King was keep talking. And he said, well, people said, he said people. My thing is that, brother, have the courage to name those people that said that I don't have any clothes to do the fashion show. Can you name their name? You named Armon Wiggins' name. And you did not want to show T.S. Madison that receipt, and we're going to post on my community wall of you saying that T.S. Madison is supposed to be a judge. We're going to reach out to T.S. Madison to see what she's supposed to be a judge on the fashion show in the beef sector. Because you didn't show that and read that. You lied to your audience and said, Wiley deleting messages. He deleted some of the, I didn't delete that in the thread. I went over to Queen Breonna Pettyville and sent her the screenshot of him saying T.S. Madison. He named dropped her name, but he didn't say it in the YouTube. But you use Armon because you think, let me talk to you, player. You think that gets under my skin, name dropping Armon. Out to my homeboy, Armon. No, you said your N-word, Armon Wiggins. You think that get under, and it don't. And so you said that, you didn't do it. And I said, man, and I'm talking to people. I'm like, why is this man? I'm talking to Paul. I'm like, why he upset? And everything. So I'm doing it. And then I'm just getting all this. And then I'm like, number one, Roman was the organizer of the fashion show. He participated in the fashion show. He booked the judges for the fashion show. Fabe was a part of this same Fabe that showed up to my family church to the fashion show. He booked all these judges and he participated in the fashion show. And can you guess who won the fashion show and the money? Can you guess who won the fashion show and the money? I just get you to take a wild guess who won it. Just guess in the chat who won the fashion? Who won the fashion show? Just put a guess. Just put a guess in the chat. Just guess who won that. Just guess in the chat. Who won? Just put a little guess in there. Just let me know. So we can see what y'all saying in here. Get a little guess. It was him. It was Mr. King Roman himself. He won the competition. The competition, the fashion, was rigged. Let me tell you how King tried to set Brother Wiley up. He organized this, booked the judges, knowing that people don't like me like Five Babe. She's trash. And then he organized it with Nubian, and he won the competition. Rigged. You understand that's rigged? He wasn't the only one that participated. You had Chocolate Bay. He just came back from a health scare. He came back. He got risen from that hospital bed. He got out of the hospital, got discharged, and ran to the beach to do a fashion show, right? He showed up in there with that wrinkled suit. You see all these unknown men from other sector. They ain't from the B sector. They got wrinkled clothes. One man, he told the tag, I paid $200 for this shirt. You had another man thought it was a comedy show. He up there talking on the phone. He thought it was a comedy show. Then you had King Roman opening up his shirt, twirling around in them shorts, because that's supposed to be active wear, and he win the competition. Anyway, so, but nobody in the beef sector that was in, none of the beef sector men was a part of the fashion show. I'm just saying, none of the beef sector men was a part of it. None of them. Not Pastor Jay Wilson. Pastor wasn't even there. Not Mother wasn't there. Treasure Lane was not there, right? Not Rebel Son. He was on the flight. He wasn't there either. Not Rico. He was promoted to be on, didn't show up. Then they had Castro showing up on there as well. You know Castro talked with a stutter. And they had he didn't have no webcam. Now, I could have called Castro and told him, brother, why you trying to do a fashion show and you ain't got no webcam, no internet? How they gonna be able to see the fashions that you stole? I wait. So don't even set yourself up. So he supposed to be in the group chat. He ain't got no internet connection. And then that's what King Rome dropped this. Oh, he reached out to me and he didn't have no good webcam. No, he just don't have no internet to do it. So again, he couldn't go to the public library because the time that they had it, the library was closed. Again. So you see all this stuff at the fashion. And so King upset because people said, well, why Wiley didn't participate? Oh, this. And I became the topic because I am a star. I'm a celebrity in the beef sector. I'm not a regular person. I'm not an average Joe. I'm not a nobody in that sector. I'm somebody in that sector. So I didn't show up. So it's breaking news. Wiley didn't show up. You got S. Hutchinson. That's the former fake employee of T.S. Madison. She got fired for working for free. She over there, she make a statement putting a dig to me because she said she would never say my name again with that struggle voice. I want y'all to understand. Y'all got to stop booking these content creators that don't show up to the contest. Stop booking them. She throwing out on me, but she's on a protest by not naming my name, by not saying my name, and we have the same mental illness. We both got bipolar, honey. You know about that. Y'all gotta stop booking like she the president of the B sector. Like come on now. We already fucking Neva already said who is S. Hutchinson? Is that a fan? Is that a fan? She been upset at Brother Wiley ever since VS Icon and Wiley dragged her when T.S. Madison had that show, Queen Supreme Court, and was serving the people dry chicken bones and putting it in the cup. She been mad ever since. So now she took a protest of not name dropping my name. But everybody know I can see it that you talking about me. Okay? Anyway, because I didn't show that's the one y'all upset about me, the celebrity. I'm an A-list celebrity in the beef sector. Okay? So I'm just saying this. I'm like, They just really just doing it. I was like, okay. I'm in the beef sector. They name drop. And then I like the beef sector because one thing about the beef sector is that when Wiley make his presence known, they gonna talk about it. So Beef in 313, that brother, he do a live. And the reason why I like that brother is because he do a quickie. So we was doing our pre-show on Stationhead. Type in the Wiley Show, download the app. We doing a pre-show listening. I mean, he was on it. He came in, he ain't got no hair. His hair is gone. Okay, last time I seen him, he had an afro. That afro gone. He up in age now. Okay, anyway, so he go up on there. Wiley is back with music, with elevated music in the background. Wiley is back in the B sector. He back in the B sector. He manic. He mustn't take his medication. He must not be getting the views. Like he try to act like he's sticking this on the top of his head. He got that from Ness and all the other YouTubers. Anyway, so I went on his channel. Ooh, he ain't getting no views at all. He losing. He have failed. It's the holidays, so he going to the big side to get some money, and y'all should not donate to him with y'all money at all. And then he said, Wiley is dangerous. He dangerous because if you catch him in a lie, he gonna say, I'm a comedian. Then if that don't work, he gonna say, I got bipolar. Okay, so that's what they said. They said I'm dangerous. They acted like I robbed King Roman at the fashion show. I didn't rob that man. Like, how's I'm dangerous? Only thing I'm doing to my audience and to my beautiful audience, I'm just delivering content. How does that make me dangerous? Joining a panel, talking, roasting, and gagging. Y'all, stop that. Y'all act like everybody on the beef sector It's like truth telling. You got people with avatars, with Halle Berry avatar, knowing they don't look like Halle Berry. They don't even sound like a Halle Berry. Okay, they sound like they eat a lot of berries and chicken wings, and they don't even show themselves. And you coming at Wiley? I'm showing myself on camera. I'm delivering content. You upset? No, just say you are threatened by a bipolar man and you can't take it, and you threatened by my presence. Just like Jay Wilson's threatened by my presence. He's watching right now. And so they are just threatened. They can't understand how is Wiley able to do it? Because I got that gift. I got that it factor. Okay? And I got it, and you can't take it. And it makes y'all hurt. How can Wiley just come in the sector? Because I'm a pro in the sector. I helped build it. I helped build the foundation. So, of course, I'm back. It's easy. So, you're talking about it. So, he talked about it. And so, the thing with Roman, and to understand to that brother, I'm not upset at you. I did cuss you out on stage here, of course. I dragged you for fit on stage here. Cuss you out. Number one, I want to talk about the good. If I was Keith Leaf, all right, you guys, I was over there in the beef sector, and I did watch Roman, his video. I did pull up. I did not show up myself. I sent my family because I'm just a regular person. I'm just a regular Wiley. My eye is crossed. I'm just going to show up. And so I sent my friend. They went inside and the service and everything. They went over there and they delivered the notes. So here we go. So I go there. I'm just there to do the content. And so the good, King Roman, number one, he's attractive. Number two, he's not obese. Number three, he's likable. Now this is the bad. He's a little pressed and bothered that he put together. He was slaving to put that fashion show together, and Wiley didn't show up. He heard about that because he heard about that. He upset about that. He regret even asking Wiley because I didn't show up, and he mad because VS said, I can tell y'all ain't a part of the beef sector because y'all know Wiley ain't gonna show up. And he mad about that because he got a little, he got mad because I stood him up because he's not used to being stood up because he's an attractive dude. He used to people obsessing over him, doing everything he going. And then because King said in the video, no, Wiley won't do that. He gonna do it for me. So he was shocked when I stood him up there. He was in that fashion show. Have you seen Wiley? Where's he at? Is he there? Did any letters come from me? He was really looking for Wiley. He was looking for me. It's like Seeley was digging for them letters and hiding it from Master. He was really looking for Wiley, and I didn't show up. I abandoned him. Like losing Isaiah when Halle Berry put her baby in the garbage can and losing it, right? He got upset about that. He was stood up. He was abandoned, right? So I understand that. So again, he was upset. He was embarrassed that he put me on there, and then the public said, nah, we told you Wiley wasn't gonna do it. So he was upset about that. Now, I'm real. So I can talk about me, about what I should have done in the situation. Number one, I should have communicated with King Roman News and say, brother, thank you, but no thank you. I've done that for plenty of people. But because we're talking about King Roman News, is very attractive. I say I like Roman noodles. And Roman noodles, oh my God, you're so good looking. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just flirting. And I said yes, because he looked good. But then when I pulled the layers back, I'm like, the people, you got Fabe, it was a setup. Then you want to bring TS Man to set me up. Then you want to bring Armon Wiggins to set me up. And then I'm supposed to have on all my high-class fashion from Dubai. And then you going to win it because you rigged it and you get all the money. Like, no. I should have said thank you, but no thank you. Right? Because I don't want to be a part of something that is rigged. It was rigged in the beginning. Okay? It was rigged. And why you upset and you won the competition? The organizer, he won. So why you upset? You won first place. And he's upset. Nobody's talking about him winning first place. They're talking about Wiley. That's because I'm a celebrity. So again, I'm telling you what I lacked was the communication. I got to work on the communication. I understand that. Okay? Please be patient with me. I have to work with the communication. And then also in the communication, I kept saying judge. If you go back to my voice notes, I'll post it on my community wall. I said, I'll love to be a judge. I kept saying judge. I never said I would be a contestant. I kept saying judge. I'll be a judge because in my mind, I want to judge the people. I want to be funny. I want to be able to say, okay, girl, that's a flop. That's a chop. I don't see it for you. Okay. I want to be like, I don't understand this, honey, about fashion because Fabe, her fashion is definitely a 0. I want to do that. I want to be a judge, right? Anyway, as I kept saying judge, correct? So, yeah, it was just a communication, and it was on my birthday. And so, again, if I have to do it all over again, it was rigged. It was rigged in the beginning. It was rigged in the beginning. So, again, King, don't be upset. But it was rigged. That context was rigged all over. It was rigged. And so they were upset about it. Now people is looking for VS response because we don't, me and VS think the same. We're both Scorpios. She's 41 years old. She was she went to McDonald's. She went somewhere to get some coffee. She had her straw, right? She went to the gas station. This is VS icon, right? She in the gas station, she talking about celebrity gossip. She's talking about Krishan. She's talking, not Krishan. She's talking about Keke Palmer. Great breakdown that VS is doing. See, I watch VS. She's a legend and she's entertaining. So I'm listening to her because I wanted to catch. And the reason why I went over there is because King Roman said that VS said, Wiley ain't going to do it. I could tell you ain't in the B-side. So I didn't hear VS say that. So again, because they say VS post stuff and then she hides stuff. So VS, keep it up for me, for Brother Wiley, so I can watch and take my notes. And people in the B sector, take a screen record so I can get the information because these people like to hide it because, I'm a little slow. Okay, take me a little time. I'm an OG. I'm 33 years old. I'm a senior citizen. Okay, so take some screenshots. Give me some highlights. Take a screenshot. A screen record. Send it to my email or text it to me. Moderator, send them the text. You can text it to me. You can go to my Instagram. You can email me, WileyShow@gmail.com, WileyShowProductions@gmail.com, or go to my Instagram @Wiley Show. Go to my Facebook, The Wiley Show. You go to let me know because they like to post and then hide it. So again, I didn't hear that VS said that Wiley, I can tell y'all in the B sector because Wiley ain't going to show up. Right. So I didn't hear that from VS. But anyway, I went over there anyway. It was a great episode. Very entertaining. It reminded me of that old VS when she went up early in the morning. And I want to say, and I'm praying for VS because she got a car, and that car note is something. I get it. And being VS is a something. I'm trying to get a car too, and I'm seeing car notes for $400-some a month. Then plus insurance and stuff like that. I ain't got you no more to help me with the down payment. I ain't got that no more. So I understand. I don't want a car note, but I have to get a car note because the Ubers and Lyfts is eating up my pocket. So I have to do it, VS. But just know I do watch your content. I don't agree with everything that you say, and we do need to have a sit-down conversation. But I'm just letting you know, VS, honestly, because I know you're watching. So back to King Roman, that's it, is the communication. And I publicly would like to say I was wrong, and I apologize for not communicating. But I'm not wrong for not showing up. I just wrong for not communicating, for not to show up, right? If I have to do it all over again, I will not show up. Because now that you named Armon Wiggins, you confirmed that. He trashed me, dogged me, trying to blackball me. That's what he's trying to do. Let's get to this segment very quickly. Because I'm trying to blackball me and all this stuff. I'm like, ooh, but when King Roman mentioned that man's name, that's when it came down my timeline about the Queen, Auntie Hammy, and Armon Wiggins. So I'm gonna tie this into that. So Armon Wiggins. Now people were talking about struggle, financial struggle. Wiley's a struggle. Well, according to Auntie Hammy, pew pew pew. She is alleging that Armon Wiggins is struggling financially, and she said that Wiley and Armon Wiggins get the same amount of money. Then she also said Armon Wiggins should quit YouTube and go work at Macy's and sell cologne. She said, stop doing YouTube. You have failed. Go work at Macy's, work in the cologne section and sell cologne. She said he is a struggle, that he cannot afford the rent in LA, that he have no relationships with celebrities, that she said, quote, I don't like Jason Lee, but he have better relationships in the business. She said Armon Wiggins does not. She said that Tasha K got her karma. She's in debt. She's struggling. And she said Armon Wiggins is struggling. He have no connections. She said the closest thing that he had was interviewing that woman that said she want to get her poom poom stretch. And she said that interview did not do anything for Armon Wiggins' career. She said all he does is dog women, and that ain't working because they are leaving him and he is struggling. And then he said he's going to leave YouTube for 2 months. I said, well, let me fact check Auntie Hammy. So I ran to Armon Wiggins' Twitter because he don't do station head. He on the Twitter space. So in the beginning on Twitter space, he did announce my boyfriend he's traveling. His boyfriend is working. He also said he's going to stop doing the Stan Wars. He said after Nicki Minaj album comes, he's going to stop doing the Stan Wars. He said, I'm going away for 2 months. I'm going away for 2 months. I ain't going to post. I'm going away for 2 months, not posting, because I'm saving up my money because we're going to have the new era of the Armon Wiggins Show. Now, that could be many things. 2 months working at a job at Walmart, Amazon, stacking up checks. I don't know. Driving Uber or Lyft. I don't know. Or it could be my gut feeling, Auntie Hammy, could be that Armon Wiggins may be getting some type of surgery. Not a surgery to fix that twisted spinal cord, surgery to get a butt job, surgery to get a knee job, some type of surgical things for his body because he want to play with his body and do surgery. Not the spinal cord because it's twisted. He got that scoliosis. But I'm talking about a daddy makeover. He want to get that body stretch. Okay? So that probably could be. Maybe he need to do surgery, or it could be he's saving up his money to finally fix that twisted up spinal cord. That could be, because he's not really telling. He said it's going to be really, really big, because they said that before. That was going to be really, really big, because Auntie Hammy said in the video, he keeps saying there's really being on Love and Hip Hop. Who do you know that share they win on social media? There ain't nobody talking about that. Now, and then Auntie Hammy said, because Armon Wiggins said this, I want to make sure I can quote him right. He said the greatest, everybody trying to be like me, because Tasha K was in a tussle, right? She went viral for fighting with them pumps. So Armon Wiggins came on his page. He said, everybody want to be like me because I was the first YouTuber to get in a tussle, to go on out here and knock if you buck. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, you didn't even tussle with Denied. Denied charged towards you. And Auntie Hammy said, and your boyfriend saved your life. You didn't have security. You're not like Sexy Red when your security is holding you up like a baby and they handling your light work. It was your boyfriend. He was throwing them hands because you got a drink thrown at you. And so your boyfriend, and then when did not try to charge toward you, your boyfriend got, no, that's my man. He was fighting for his man. So what are you talking about? And so he was comparing. And then Auntie Hammy said, did nobody talk about, this is Auntie Hammy, did nobody talk about you getting in a tussle with Denied? The only person that talked about it was Wiley. She said when Tasha K got in that tussle, it was a lot of bloggers that was getting in, that was posting Tasha K scuffle, seeing a husband. This is from my country, the Congo. Like, he was really tussling. This is for the Tutsis. This is for the Hutus. Like, he was really standing up for his wife, finally. So, but the blogs was posting it. No blog posts Armon Wiggins tussle with Denied. Denied got more publicity when Whack 100 said, I want Denied to throw them hands at Saucy Santana. So That went viral. They was tagging, did not name, did not everywhere. They didn't do that for Armon Wiggins. I just think that Armon Wiggins is a little delusional, a whole lot of delusional. In his head, he's the biggest thing ever. And that's okay, because in my head, I'm a superstar. I am trans ratings, right? So in my mind, I'm everything, okay? In my mind. That's what I believe. They say you're supposed to have that belief, right? So Armon Wiggins is a believer. He believes everything's about him. He believe that. But Auntie Hammy is on his neck. Many people said she's obsessed with Armon Wiggins. And Auntie Hammy, we done our research, baby. She 38 and retired. She got her white man with millions of dollars. She got properties. Auntie Hammy is not broke. So, and then Auntie Hammy said this, girl. She said, you could tell Armon Wiggins ain't no boss. Jason Lee is a boss. Armon Wiggins ain't no boss. He ain't got no money. Going out there to Macy's and sell that cologne. So I just looking like, what the what? Like, that's what Auntie Hammy was saying. So that's the piece that was going on. And I think people look at Auntie Hammy like she's dirty. No, that's a character. She's a comedian. She's a social media comedian. And what Auntie Hammy was trying to do, she was trying to give Armon Wiggins some information how to make it in this industry, right? Because it was Auntie Hammy that came to the Wiley Show. And she said, Wiley, because the Fashion Nova deal. She said, Wiley, that ain't no Fashion Nova deal. I said, what now? That's an affiliate link. Affiliate link, meaning that if you click that link, because you have to click that link, and then if you buy product under that link that Armon Wiggins got, then he get a percentage of that. That's an affiliate. He's not a Fashion Nova partner. He have an affiliate link. And she said, Wiley, I said, yes, Auntie Hammy, you could get a Fashion Nova too. I said, really? So I did the research. I said, what? I want an affiliate link. Okay? I went up to Fashion Nova, and I went up to that desk to Fashion Nova, and I started reading like Holly Berry. You know I'm a little slow. And I started reading, I would like to get that affiliate link for Fashion Nova so I can grow up and I can be strong. So we're working on the affiliate link over there for Fashion Nova. I would love to get the affiliate link for Fashion Nova because I would never known that because I was under the impression that he was a Fashion Nova partner. I thought he was like Krishan Rock and a partner of Fashion Nova, and he's not. He never was posted as being a partner of Fashion Nova. Never was posted on the Shade Room as a partner of Fashion Nova. None of that. He have an affiliate link. So I reached out to Island Boy. It's the same thing, the affiliate link. I said, okay, I need to get me an affiliate link. Is I'm saying it right? Affiliate link, because you know I mispronounce words. So I want to get an affiliate link or being an ambassador. Okay? So she was just going in and she said, the money ain't the same. It's drying up. They struggling. I know I was going through financially on YouTube. I have. So I know she ain't lying. I know for me. But then Armon Wiggins was mad because a couple of weeks ago, he was throwing out against Wiley again. He said, just because you ain't making no money don't mean that I ain't making no money. Don't put your financial insecurity on me. He said that he was talking about me. I said, he talking about me. So people would send it to me in real time. And, you know, I'm trying to act like I don't watch Armon Wiggins when I'm really watching Armon, because I be watching Armon Wiggins soon it drop, and I be getting DMs, and I try to act like, what? What'd he say? Oh, I'm trying to act dumb, like I ain't watching like y'all watching, because I'm trying to be like y'all. Y'all act like y'all don't watch Armon Wiggins. Really, you do. So I'm trying to be dumb just like that. So I'm looking like he throwing that on me. What? You know. So, and I noticed some changes in Armon Wiggins. He ain't showing up on camera. Did he get surgery? And that's why I can't really watch Armon Wiggins, because I missed Armon Wiggins is get in here, twirling around, drinking, okay? I'm having a little nightcap. I'm drinking some Hennessy, mixed with some Ciroc. I got me some strawberry grape Mamba Forever. I got a little Hennessy and everything else. We're about to really wake it up in the chat. Drop down. Everybody drop on down. Share. We about to talk, but me. Like, that's the Armon Wiggins. I mean, this new Armon Wiggins, I went over there. I just went just to see. Baby, he got Rain. His voice with Rain and a cartoon character. I don't want to see that. Where's the liquor, Armon Wiggins? Where's the cussing out the black women? What? Wait a minute. What? I don't want to be looking at a screen and seeing raindrop just fall down his voice. I don't want to hear that. I want to see that man live, cussing out people, throwing out that Wiley. I want to see that Armon Wiggins. Where's that Armon Wiggins? That this new Armon pre-recorded? What the world? I don't want to see that pre-recorded Armon Wiggins. I want to see the live. He's going to laugh. He starts shaking that donk. Mine's is bigger. He started doing that. Okay. That's the Armon Wiggins I want to say. So I said, well, maybe he have a surgery he don't want to show. Maybe he got a new lip job, a draw job. I don't know. So we shall see. Anyway, but Auntie Hammy, she showed herself on camera. She had on her workout pants, her sweatpants, looking good in that bed, smoking, and just dragging Armon Wiggins. That's what she was doing. Saying that he want to be known for music, and music ain't selling. That was a flop. I'm like, wow. Like, she is going in. And that, I said, woo. And so I'm talking about it. I said, woo. I said, let's talk about it. And so we bringing it up today. And then, of course, my name was mentioned all up in that. So, again, whatever it is, do I think that Armon Wiggins, okay, again, do I think Armon Wiggins is struggling financially? No. If he is, I will be shocked. Like, what? Brother, you was making the coins. If he's struggling financially, it's because he mismanaged his funds. Because you can't tell me he ain't bringing in no money. Now, it could be his lifestyle. He needs to slim it on down and get him an apartment paying maybe $1,200, $1,500 a month instead of $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for an apartment like he paying right now in LA. Because according to Auntie Hammy, she said, you better go to Alabama. She said this. This is what Auntie Hammy said. She said, you need to go to Alabama, you and your boyfriend, and y'all need to get a trailer and live in a trailer and pay rent for $375 in Alabama. I said, woo. I said, wait a minute. It could be that sugar habit, because he like a little booger sugar. That's expensive. And Armon Wiggins live a very expensive life. He spends so much money. He buy all that Balenciaga boots, big old boots. He got earrings. He got rings. He got chains. His closet. He got labels. He got Gucci drawers, Gucci robes, Gucci socks, Gucci knee pads. He got gold slippers. I mean, whoosh. He got all that and got no security. Anybody could just run up on him. Ain't that sound embarrassing? You got all them labels, but don't got no security when people trying to run up on you like they're not. What was your security? So, but he spent a lot of money. His rent about $6,500. Now, you know, you rent an apartment, you got to have 3 times the rent. And he bragged about it. Look, I pay $6,000. My apartment is in the sky. He said this, I had a dream of having an apartment in downtown LA. He had to leave that because the homeless people were stealing his food. They stole his Uber Eats. He had to walk through homeless people. So he went to West Hollywood, and now they got homeless camps all in West Hollywood. And he's paying $8,000. Okay? Whoosh. Anyway, because he got his studio remodeled, and he left that apartment mysteriously after his next door neighbor mysteriously was deleted. And Armon Wiggins, in the heat of the night, packed his bags, packed up his dog, packed up that fish tank, packed up his boyfriend Pops, and they fled the scene to a new place. We don't know what happened to that neighbor. that next door neighbor that was disrespectful to Armon, having all them parties, he was deleted. The man is gone up in the upper. He's somewhere. He gone. And so, and Armon Wiggins just left in the night, secretly left in the night. So I didn't check with the Los Angeles Police Department to get information about that. I don't know the updates on the investigation. All I know is Armon Wiggins' next door neighbor mysteriously was gone. And Armon Wiggins, he wasn't even zipped up in the bag. Armon Wiggins secretly left in the heat of the night. I'm going to leave that alone because I don't know if the family of the victim is watching. I do say I send my condolences for your bereavement. Now, back to Auntie Hammy. Thank you. Okay? I personally believe that Armon Wiggins, if he is struggling, is because he's living beyond his means. You can look at Wiley looking like, I'm regular person. I'm a working class. I'm going to get my hair cut. I'm going to wear the same clothes. I got the same. I had this shirt forever. I said, let me put it on. I feel kind of zesty today. Okay? Got on the same black pants that I wash. I got the same microphone I had for years. I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. I ain't got the income to keep up with the Joneses, with the Pattersons, with the Peters, with anybody. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Hit the cash app. I told you. They said I got evicted. I ain't got it. So that's what they said in the B sector, you know. They said the B sector, right? I got evicted at a place I never lived at. So I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. Baby, I'm part of the working class. I'm trying to make it like everybody else like that. Okay? Baby, once I get my checks coming in, it's just enough. I'm above water. Okay? I'm just being honest. Okay? I got to get my teeth clean, deep clean, the different quadrant. The insurance don't cover. They only cover one quadrant. The other 3 quadrant, you got to pay out of pocket. So, again, I'm not trying to keep up with the Jones. I'm just trying to I'm making it, right? Have a roof over my head. I have food on the table, clothes on my back. Okay? I can walk, I can shout if I want to. And I said, thank God, because there are some people that ain't got that. They don't have their own place. They ain't got their own. They don't have it. They out on the street in the cold at the police station, sleeping on that hard floor. So I thank God for what I have. And I appreciate for what I have, right? And I thank God for that. So again, I'm not trying to keep up with that. I am regular. I'm not premium yet. I'm regular. Afterpay. Carlina, that's me. I'm Afterpay. I will Afterpay everything. Can I put it on Afterpay? I call my light company. Do y'all have Afterpay? I call my cable company. Do y'all have Afterpay? Oh, Mr. Ready, we don't have any Afterpay. We don't have any Afterpay at this very moment. If you want to pay this cable bill, you're going to pay the $56.85. And no, we don't have any Afterpay. You can do a payment plan and the bill must be paid by the 23rd or we got to send you a disconnection notice. You understand that? So I understand that. I'm just keeping it real. So I'm not trying to and I get dragged. Ooh, Wiley, look like this. Ooh, I mean, they drag me. Let them drag me. But you think I'm about to go drain my accounts to keep up for y'all? Nope. I'm going to wear the same shirt, the same hoodie, the same drawers. Hello? Put that in that washing machine and dry. The same stuff. I'm not trying to keep, I'm going to wear the same t-shirt. I don't care if I had it on for 50 days. The 50 days is mine. The only reason I'm going back to get me a new car, because the car, it was over. The engine went out. It was done. So that's the only reason I'm getting a new car. Other than that, I didn't want no new car. I was doing Ubers and Lyft. I was doing regular. But then I was like, oh, okay, this is not good financially because it's eating my pockets up. And I might as well just go get, if I'm spending $300 to go to work to and from Ubers and Lyft, you might as well get a car now. So again, I understand that. So that's the only reason why I'm shopping for a new car. Hit the cash up, help us with the down payment. Thank y'all. Okay, that's the only reason why I'm doing it. Only reason why I'm doing that. Because it costs a lot. And then especially when I travel to Chicago and Dallas, like Dallas transportation is not like Chicago transportation. And then Chicago transportation is not really safe to be on the bus and train in Chicago because you got the Kia boys, you got the Dusty boys, you got the pickup boys, you got all that. So it's safer to be in the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So again, and then Dallas just transportation is stuck in a ghost town, right? So you need a car. Wow. So again, we're gonna work on the down payment, and I'm taking my time. They calling me right now. The car lot people begging me to come, but I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna try to get a car note, paying like at least about $300 a month. That's like the maximum limit. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna rush it, right? Long as it drive, long as it got some heat, long as it got some AC, I got that from UVS. Long as it drive good, it get me to point A to point B, get me home safe, I'm good. I don't know what kind of car I want. I'm not that fancy. As long as I would love to have a little to push the starter instead of putting the key, whatever. I can put the key in the ignition, or I can push the starter. If it's a camera in the back, that's fine. As long as I can afford to rent and it just drive good, it's good for me. So I'm not a picky person. So I'm not rushing. I ain't trying to rush, and I'm not rushing. That's why I'm here talking to y'all now. I ain't at the car lot right now. This is my car lot shirt. I was going to the car looking like this. Okay. So I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna take my time. So if Armon Wiggins is going through, just cut your expenses. I had to do it. I had to cut my YouTube Premium. I had to cut my Netflix. I had to cut my Hulu. I had to cut my Peacock. I had to cut it all. I couldn't afford it anymore. You know, I miss my YouTube Premium. You ain't had to see no commercials. I got to see all type of commercials. So I couldn't afford it. So I had to cut expenses all the way down. I cut as much as I can cut. I was just doing massive cut because of the way how YouTube money was going. So I just went on a massive budget cut. Massive budget. I couldn't afford to pay people to do the website. They didn't do a good job anyway. And so the person that was getting paid. So I said, you know what? Let me put that on hiatus. And I gotta cut it out and just say. So that's what I have to do. And that's it. I understand. I ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? So I only can speak about my household. So I can keep my place and keep my roof over my head. And that's it. So if Armon Wiggins is struggling, you just probably need to humble yourself. Because when you go to LA, you get that fake, you try to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I mean? Because LA, everybody got the fake labels. They living beyond them and they're struggling. It's many celebrities I've ran into or on the internet. Like, I didn't run into physically, but on the internet, they get evicted. They rent mansions behind 6 months. Like, it's crazy. Like, live beyond. It's okay if you have to be in a studio. It's okay. I love my one bedroom apartment. I love it. I don't want to do it. And people come up, oh, your place so claustrophobic. It's so small. I have people with nothing because it's so small. Oh, your apartment's just so small. You ain't got no space. Ain't you tired of living in a 1 bedroom? Go on, get you a 2-bed. You need a townhouse. You need this. It's a lot of people telling me what I need, but I ain't putting the money to my need, right? That they want me to be. Oh, you in that same thing. Oh, Armon Wiggins. And they bring Armon Wiggins up a lot. I know he got enough to say, you should have a place like him. No, I'm not trying to compare my lifestyle to him. So I don't understand that. I don't want, where I can find cheap, that if it's a safe area, if it's good, I'm fine. If it's shows, I'm fine. I'm not trying to keep up. I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I mean? I know what I'm saying. Okay. So that's what for me, I can only speak from my personal experience. But when it comes to Auntie Hammy, she does drop gems. Like, we got to understand the business, about marketing, about Facebook, about, we were able to talk. Auntie Hammy, she came on the show, very, very professional. She dropped a lot of gems, and we working with people. So it takes time to build. It takes time to build that up. It take time to build it up. They said Wiley said I am a celebrity. People celebrate, and people don't want to say a celebrity is somebody you celebrate, Tiffany. So that's why I say I'm a celebrity. I didn't say I'm a rich celebrity. I said I'm a celebrity. I'm known. If you see me in the airport, you're gonna want to take a picture. I'm a celebrity. Like, don't act like if you see me out at Walmart, oh my, let's take a picture. Wiley. I was out walking Buttercup a couple of years ago, and somebody from Club Chat wanted to take a picture with me. So again, we took a picture. So let's not act like I'm not a celebrity. I know I'm a celebrity. Stop it. I didn't say I'm rich. I'm a rich celebrity. I'm not T.S. Madison. I never said I was rich. I said like rich, financial, all that. I said I'm a celebrity, and y'all taking that. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You don't know what a celebrity is. Sit down. You didn't even graduate from 6th grade. Shut up. I'm a celebrity. If you see me in the airport right now, let me come down your block. That's Wiley. That's Wiley. Let me take a picture, Wiley. I was in Chicago, and somebody invited me to their family reunion in Naperville. I didn't know black folks even had barbecues in Naperville. Come to my barbecue. My family would love to meet. They're big fans. Come and get some barbecue. You think I'm going to Naperville, that same Naperville that ran Martin Luther King? I ain't going to no Naperville. I don't think black folks really live in Naperville barbecuing. Nope, I ain't doing that. And I don't just run up to people, Naperville, and just go and show up to your people and eating a burger and French fry. Nope. But I'm known. So it's celebrities that I'm known to certain people. Y'all watching me right now. So that's why I work so hard and to get it together, working smart. So I'm known. I was seeing people at the airport. I was reminded I was at the airport. And this one I was going through. I said, man, I should quit YouTube. I should quit YouTube. I'm at the airport. I mean, struggling at the airport. Man, I'm struggling. Hurting. I need to be called the airport to get, the people that push you in the wheelchair, help you get through. That's what I need. But my pride, whatever. I want to still have my independence. I'm getting it, just struggling. Just struggling. Oh, man, I want to give up. Oh, I'm done with this. Oh, I'm done with YouTube. It's just playing in my head. I'm just done with it. So I go out there looking for my Uber and Lyft. Woo, that was pricey. $80 to get to my mama's house on Uber. $80, $90. I'm looking at it. I ain't know how to get to Uber Lyft. I'm hot, just struggling. Oh, I'm just struggling. Just really go out there, and I asked a woman, hey, is this the area for the Uber and Lyft? She looked at me and said, Wiley? I said, yeah. Wiley Show? Oh, my God, Wiley. It was a woman. And she said, yeah, this is my, oh, my gosh, Wiley, I was at the fan, blah, 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 blah. We took a picture or whatever. And this was right around the time when Tracy Braxton passed away. And I was covering that on my show, and she showed me evidence. This producer, this viewer of the Wiley Show, she texted her mother and said, Mama, did you hear about Tracy Braxton? She passed. Tracy, she passed because I'm watching Wiley right now. He's covering because her mama is a producer of the show as well. I said, wow. Whew. And that was a sign to keep going, to don't quit YouTube. Then when I came back, I was boarding on the plane, and then somebody else, hey Wiley, hey Wiley, and I didn't want to go back. They way back there on that plane. I ain't going no way. Once I get to my spot, I don't do all that walking on the plane. You don't see me. I get in my spot and I sit in my spot. I use the restroom and I'm sitting. I ain't doing all that moving to go see you. But I say, hey, and that's it. I saw another person. So I've met people where, and then when I went to a concert, I believe a Tamar concert or something, it was like a ticket. Like I got, it was like really, it wasn't even expensive. Like, when you do a show and you hurry up and you get the ticket at the last minute, like the day of, is be real cheap. So I got the ticket to go see Tamar, and it was other acts, Bobby Brown, all the people in Dallas. But it was a couple of months ago. So we do the show. I'm listening to Monica talk, blah, blah, blah. Show over. I go outside. I'm looking for Uber and Lyft to go back home. And it was a woman and her friend. Wiley! Oh, my gosh, Wiley from the Wiley Show. Like, oh, my God. And then her friend, they didn't know who I was. But because of her excitement, they wanted to take a picture. Y'all should see him. He is so funny on YouTube. Wiley, I love it. And then, you got to talk about the show. Now I'm trying to find my Uber and Lyft, but I can't be disrespectful because you are a supporter of the show. So I'm talking, blah, blah, blah. We took a picture. And I went on and walked and walked and walked and looked for my Uber, or I think it was Uber to get back home. So that was the time to keep going. But you do get discouraged. I'm human. You get discouraged. You start hearing the naysayers. And that's what I said, hey, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. I can't give up. I can't give up. I will be a failure if I stop. You keep going, you will succeed. You are a failure if you stop. But if you keep going, you will succeed. So that's like my motto. So I kept going. And then now we started doing shows. We started getting people breaking stories. We started getting Erica Banks getting mad, blocking us, 1501 reaching out to us. Like it was like boom, 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 boom. It's like blessings started coming, start breaking stories. So it started to happen for us. And then that's I said, okay, I can't give up. Because you do get discouraged because that's the enemy. You might as well give up. And if you listen to that, you will fail. You are a failure, you stop. If you keep going, you're going to succeed, brother. You keep going. So, okay. Kept going, blah, blah, blah. And so now we're in this space talking about Auntie Hammy, Armon Wiggins, and others, and also the Beast Center. So things are going, it's going, and I love it. And that's great. And we keep putting in the atmosphere, and we will have our moment, right? We're working on it. We're starting to communicate and listening to the audience more, and we're hearing you. And that's why we are talking to great people on the show. And that's why we entertaining. We had the Tubi stuff. We interviewed those people. We had an actor that's currently doing a stage play right now. And in Chicago, interviewed him. We had a prophet interviewing. We had women that we interviewed. So we're trying to expand the brand. And that takes time. This is not an overnight. We are still building. And I thank the producers that is on the ride and enjoying the ride because we are doing it. It's going to be bigger, better, new, and improved. And just keep on with us. And I thank you all for that. Now, we're going to open up the phone lines if anybody want to call in. And we will drop the link if anybody want to get on the link. And now it's your time, the viewers, to give. You can sound off and give your opinion on everything that we talked about. And for those that want to call in, you can call in as well. And that number is 972-674-9462. If you want to call in and give all that, you are more than welcome to do so. If you got something to say, you can call in at this very moment. If you got something to say, or forever, just hit me up in the chat when we're done, and you can leave me a comment. If you got anything to say, if you want to talk about King Roman, the beef sector, whatever you want to say, this is your time to shine. Okay? All right. If you don't want to say that, that is fine. We just open it up to you all, to the public, for those that do want to say something. Okay, just don't give up. You better say that, Candy. They said Buttercup. You say that, Blue Skies. Yes, Buttercup. Yes. Blue Skies got a new dog, and she named Buttercup. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Good morning, Wiley. How are you?
Good morning. I am blessed.
I'm glad. You know who this is? The only K. Harrell.
Yes.
Anyway, how did you enjoy your birthday? I want to ask you that. Did you really have fun?
Oh, my birthday was a success. It was a blast. Let me tell you, number one, it was a success because my family, they called me, and my nieces was in the back. They said, happy birthday, Uncle, happy birthday. My mother said happy birthday. She gave me some money for my birthday.
Hallelujah. Glory.
My brother called me, and guess what? When the ice on the came over, he had his son, my nephew was born on my birthday, November 11th. So that was great. God is good. So it was awesome. Had a great friend. Had bad service at that Applebee's. Bad service at that Applebee's. But other than that, it was just a great environment. Had a great conversation with my friend on the birthday. Great brotherhood. It was a good vibe all around.
I just wanted to say, just like your grandma passed on your birthday, right?
Yes, that was my great grandmother. That's my my stepfather's grandmother. But yes, and I call him my daddy.
And my condolences to you on that. And I just wanted to say to you, I just wanted to say to you on that. You had one die, and then you had one born, and that could mean something. The old has gone, but now it's time for your new life.
It's time for the new.
And sometimes you got to look at it as a fresh start. Sometimes we don't understand things that happen in our life, but it could be a sign. Even though death hurts, and sometimes it could be to us physically, the old things, some things in our lives need to die so new things can come in. And as I saw your post on Instagram, congratulations on your 60,000 video. Congratulations to you on that.
Yes.
Yes, but I want you to also know I'm coming to the beef sector and I'm going to attack you like a dog because you know I love you to hate you.
But you know you should, because again, we love that, because that's the beef sector and everything, because I don't have a problem with it. I think many people were saying Wiley shouldn't come back to the sector. He's not welcome. I was like, y'all ain't no gatekeeper. This is YouTube. Just go live. So
right.
It's entertaining, like just how we talked about this and we discussed this, and we didn't do it with panels. We have 400 plus live viewers with no panel. Again, I don't need a panel. What I need is me, Wiley,
and support.
And y'all gonna watch and support and view. You don't need. I was never a panelist dude. Only time we got a panel when it was 2 men and a lady, when it was with 7 Stars and Storm Monroe. You remember that?
Right.
So that was like the only time where it was a panel. But you never, ever seen Wiley Show with 50 people with avatars. No. Now, when we do our members only on Zoom, some of them show themselves on camera. Some of them don't show themselves on camera on Zoom. And we get it in. We drag and everything. But that's on my paid memberships for my paid members. But on YouTube, if you can't cam up, they ain't gonna see you. I'm not gonna be talking to you on the screen and I'm talking to an avatar picture. No, you're gonna see me and they're gonna hear your voice. I don't care who you are. And I know Ness got upset. Oh, he put me in the back. Yes. Now, if you show up, you beautiful, good looking. Let's see that beautiful face. But if you don't want to show your face, you're gonna be in the back and they're gonna hear your voice. Come on, somebody. And that's how.
And that's your rules. If that's what you want to do for your channel, that's what you do for your channel, because it is your channel.
Right.
And like I was over at another channel last night, and like I told, I support every YouTuber. I don't have a favorite. I go, right is right to me and wrong is wrong to me. That's the type of person that I am. Right is right, wrong is wrong. If I agree with you, I agree. If I don't agree, it does not mean that I'm your enemy. All it means we don't agree. And a lot of people can't take it. And what I found out about a lot of YouTubers, especially in the beef sector, they can dish it out, but they quick to push that block button as soon as you don't agree with them. And I don't think that's fair.
Right.
And I'm not a double agent. Trust me, I'm not a double agent. Right. I just don't have a phase. I'm an individual. And if more people would get like that, more people would get like that you are individual, you can support multiple people. Exactly. You can send money to multiple people. Exactly. You don't have to be stuck on. This ain't no church.
This ain't no church. Right. And this ain't. See, I'm so glad that over here we don't block people unless you troll and like you cuss and you post like weird links. We don't block people. You're welcome over here. Again, I don't care if you and anybody. You still welcome over the Wiley Show. I'm not gonna block my bag. So I just think, and I have tough skin, so I'm not gonna block you because I disagree with your opinion. And y'all roast me on the Wiley Show. If you hear these callers, they get me together. Like they go in the chat. I told my audience, I've trained my audience here, no cussing. Now, if you want to cuss me out, I'm talking about you just want to cuss me out. Download Station Ed, download that app, and come on and cuss me out, and we're going to go in. Now, mind you, I'm not the same Wiley on YouTube that I am on Station Ed. I'm unfiltered, so let's go at it. So, but on YouTube, we don't do no cussing. And we don't do 60 people on the panel because you ain't going to be able to hear that. We having conversations, so when they do the playback, they will be able to dissect what we were talking about in the hour.
Because I mentioned your name last night on another channel, and she said, "Oh, do you want to get blocked?" And you know what I told her? I said, "I don't care if you block me. I just go somewhere else and look at somebody else's content, and I keep my donations and my attention to myself. My views pay you.
Right?
What's wrong with you?
Right?
My views pay you."
Another thing that my team and I have came up with, and we have stand on this. I know in the beef sector, you pay them to drop down. We don't do that here. We are never going to take a donation unless it's $3 million. Taking a donation to drop somebody down. You think I'm going to drop this person down that's talking to me for $5? No. Unless you sending me a $50 million investment sponsorship for the Wiley Show, then we'll do some drop down. Okay, and I'll drop down, and when I drop down, and I'm gonna say thank you, Lord. Then I'm gonna stand on up and I'm gonna shout. But other than that, I'm not gonna drop you because you donated $10. Not gonna happen over here.
And I just want to say to you, you stay encouraged. You stay encouraged regardless of what's going on. Brighter days are coming. Even though the bad days may have been there, people want to block or whatever, but you can't hold back what God got for somebody. If God got it for you, it's for you. What God got for me is for me. There's enough work. It's for everybody. And just because we don't agree on everything does not make us enemies. We can come together on what we do agree and conquer the world.
You can say that again. Well, thank you again, caller. I know they put.
Have a good one.
You may know double agent.
I know I ain't no double agent. I just support who I support. I support anybody. It don't matter. Like I want people to support me. I support everybody, and that's how it should be.
Right. And if they keep on blocking you, whatever you was gonna give to them, just give it.
Oh, they ain't blocked me. They after I said what I said you YouTubers can think you can say what you want, and then because somebody don't agree with you because it was about that croissant shit. I'm sorry, that croissant stuff.
Okay.
That's croissant stuff. And because they was her supporter, and because I told them that I think she should go to jail, I think she's trash, and they should have left her in the trash where she was. They didn't like that. And that's what I believe. They should have left her right in the trash where she was. So she said, oh, you, and so they start blocking people that was not on their side. I said, oh, now y'all blocking everybody. I said, I don't care if you block me. I will keep my money and my support to myself. I don't have to support you. I will go around and support everybody. I don't have to support you. So block me if you want, because you think you can say what you want to me and to all the other people in your chat. You cussing, you doing all this. Who's afraid? Nobody's afraid of you. You behind that screen cussing. And just like you behind the screen cussing, my views are different. And if my views are different than yours, does not mean I'm your enemy. Don't mean I hate anybody. It doesn't mean that. All it means is we don't agree. So go ahead and block me. She wound up not blocking me and kept calling my name all night.
Well, we thank you so very much for calling in.
Have a blessed day.
All right. Thank you. I think Lady Dimples in the background. Lady Dimples, you come on up, daughter. Lady Dimples was in the background.
Hello. State your name.
Oh, we got him back. Okay. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wally. Thank you for going live. Great topic. But first of all, how dare that Roman noodle guy, that coward, he begged for you to come on his show to be a part of the competition.
Absolutely.
And now he's dragging you because you decided you want to part ways. Once find out about Armon Wiggins and that T.S. Madison person.
Right.
I'm on your side.
Exactly. And then he won the competition. It was rigged.
It was a setup that Todd made. It was rigged, in my humble opinion. How dare he?
Right.
He's late for that. And first of all, if you're doing a competition, the host should not partake.
You better say it.
Ask me.
Because VS did a contest, and she said, I'm going to participate, but I won't win.
But I'm not going to, don't vote for me.
Right.
I watched it.
You watched that.
When she was Brianna.
Yes.
Pettyville.
So yeah, when
and she did a damn good job.
And she did a damn good job. It's just that Roman Noodles, he rigged the contest. It was rigged. And that wasn't.
It was rigged.
It was rigged.
And we want a refund. If I would have donated, I would have asked for a refund.
I would ask for a refund because it was rigged. It was rigged. It was rigged. Because he booked the guests, he booked the judges, he set up how they can vote, how and he won. Like that was rigged. That ain't right. That wasn't right.
It wasn't. It was unfair to the people.
And they do that a lot in the ballroom scene where they set up stuff and they make sure they
absolutely, or they'll set up a fight.
Yeah,
they'll set up a fight.
It's a setup.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a setup.
and I agree with you. Also, he put Armon Wiggins' name in there. We need a statement from Armon.
Armon Wiggins,
because he claimed he doesn't discuss you.
He said he doesn't discuss
you.
Yes, but he showed discuss me. So we need a statement from Armon Wiggins. Do we have any people from the beef sector can reach out to Armon Wiggins? We do have some former moderators from Armon Wiggins that work.
We would ask Tracy.
But
I remember she dragged him. You remember back in the day?
He dragged him. I know we got Storm Monroe Doxy here. He works over there with Storm Monroe, but he was working with Armon Wiggins first. So
and then he worked for you, right?
He had worked for me. So if you can use some of your Armon Wiggins contact to ask him, did you know that it happened? I know you sent him an email and he had to block you because you mentioned my name, and you know by experience, Doxy. I see you. Understand? I see you over here. I understand. I see you. Can you reach out to some of your contacts, your former contact over there in the Armon Wiggins show, and let them know? Can we get a statement? Because when this brother reached out to Armon Wiggins and mentioned my name, because he was donating money over here, and then he went to Armon Wiggins and said, yeah, I went over to Wiley channel and I donated and got him together. And Armon Wiggins said, don't mention his name. Why the F you went over there? Now, mind you, this Doxy person was giving Armon Wiggins thousands of dollars, right? Helping him get his recording studio. Never happened. He was just donating money. He was a top giver. Armon Wiggins got mad. Hold up. No, I know I'm mad. I just want to share as I'm lying. Armon Wiggins got mad because he came over and sent me a $20 super sticker. And he got upset and mad and blocked him, cussed him out, dogged him out on members only. And then Doxy came over here and then he helped us. And he came over here. He started doing all this type of stuff. He started coming out on top of stuff and he started doing it. He helped with a fund to help with the laptop. We still got that laptop now. It's time for a new laptop because the laptop's on his last leg. But he had help putting into the laptop fund. Armon Wiggins got upset. Then Doxy went over there to Armon Wiggins, said to Armon that he bought the laptop only. That wasn't all the way true because you put on for the laptop, but you didn't buy it by yourself. It was other people that donated. We had 3 top givers that donate for the laptop. So Armon Wiggins remember that. And then Armon Wiggins said, I don't care how much money you give. You don't come and mention that man's name to me. I don't F with him. He said that. So that's why I can say when King Roman Noodles said on his channel, Roman Noodles, I understand that he didn't lie. That Armon Wiggins could have said, I don't F with Wiley, because he said the same thing to Doxy. Doxy got the emails, but he won't send me the emails. Now he can send me the email. He was very disrespectful. And Doxy gave a lot of money to Armon. A whole lot of money. A whole lot of money he gave to Armon Wiggins. A whole lot of money. I'm sorry, Icon. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, I was in the bushes around that time as well. But I also want to say this. If it's not true, Armon Wiggins, make a statement.
If
and
it's
if
not
you're
true,
quiet,
that
means it's true. Because I know the people are sending this to you, and I know you're in the bushes. So if you're quiet, it's true. If it's not true, make a statement.
Okay, make a statement. Because Roman Noodle said, he mentioned that man's name at the 4-minute, 38-minute mark. He made a statement saying Armon Wiggins said he won't do it, and he said I don't F with Wiley. We posted over there on Lipstick Alley, the fresh collective to the Misfit Island, Beef Chronicles Next Generation. So we posted over there. What happened? We gave a timestamp, we gave a video, and everything. I just want to know: is Roman Noodles? Did he lie or did he tell the truth? Armon Wiggins, can we get a statement?
And Wally, the way that Roman Noodle made that statement about Armon Wiggins, deep within, I feel like he was not lying. So is Armon Wiggins on the back end talking to people in the B sector?
Absolutely.
The B sector that he destroyed and talked about?
Absolutely.
Is the section of YouTube and all this nonsense? Like
he did that because he talks about, I told these people be talking about me. Y'all think I'm kidding. They be having meetings, conference calls. They talk about me a lot. I remember one time Kurt Myers, may he rest in peace, he brought me in the office, said I can't book you for, let you do media stuff because T.S. Madison, Armon Wiggins and them, they don't want you a part of, so I can get a media pass because they didn't F with me. So I know how it go. Okay, I know how it go. They can't. Armon just cannot stand me. He don't want to be around, and I get it. I get it. I don't understand it. It's stupid because I'm a human being. I'm a human being. I'm trying to eat in the industry too. Can I eat?
I'm about to jump back in the bushes, but let me be real quick. And what you think about that T.S. Madison? She's allegedly was supposed to be a judge. Do you believe it or not? And if so, why didn't she judge? Is it because the people don't see her? The people's going to read her? Because I would have read her see what she had on. How dare you be a late lady, a late queen, and then you're not even fashionable? She's not a fashion icon.
That's what I'm saying. I want to understand that if T.S. Madison was going to be there, if it's true, can she make a statement? Because S. Hutchinson she know T.S. Madison.
The former, she's the former worker.
She said, I slept in the same bed with T.S. Madison, or she want to sleep in the same bed with T.S. Madison. She said she loved T.S. Madison. She said Miss Mary.
Oh, I missed that part.
She said that's her mama. She was a top known Maddie Mott member, but Funky Dineva didn't know no S. Hutchinson. I don't know no S. Hutchinson. I don't know no Shelly. I don't know no Shelly. Who is that? A fan? I don't know that.
This is all from the chicken bone in the cup gate, right?
Right. That's all from the chicken bone in the cup. And VS got the video. VS Icon got the video footage. She's got the channel. If you think I'm lying, tell VS, for those that is welcome to go on her chat, go in there and say, can you post it to see if Wiley lied? Because I know I ain't lying. I remember that. Because VS and T.S. Madison got into it. They both got into it. You remember that? They went at it. And T.S. Madison gave VS Susie a
refund.
We said that together. Refund.
I know.
Gave her a
TS demanded her refund, and she got it.
Yeah, they were arguing, and she got TS.
The Queen VS.
Yeah, Queen VS kicked TS Madison off the air. She started dragging. Then VS was saying, and your employee S. Hutchinson, she bought weapon, knife, she bought this, she got bipolar, and she bought that, and she said she gonna do harm to me. Only thing I'm saying is that I paid my money and I wanted some chicken, and it was chicken bones in the cup. I remember that. If I'm lying, VS, if you hear me,
it like it was yesterday.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Post the video, post the live, because they went at it. It was VS and TS. See, homegirl, I know what you're trying to do. See, Funky, don't worry about it, Funky, because she got her Cash App up. I know what she's trying to do. She's trying to do this for click, trying to do it for money. Well, Funky, I'm gonna give her a refund. Don't worry about it. I'll give her a refund. Don't worry about it. I'll give her a refund, because I just want you to know that this wasn't my event. This was another promoter event. And then the promoter said that Funky Dineva was doing the white powder in the alley. Because she started, because VS interviewed the promoter, and the promoter said she couldn't find Funky because he was in the alley doing the Book of Sugar. I'm telling you, that's what happened over there at the beef, not happening to be sector. So again, if I'm lying, go fact check and tell VS to dig that up out of the TSCC crates and dig it up and post it. Go ahead.
Dig it up and post it, VS, because I want to rewatch. No shade.
I want to rewatch because that's an iconic video. And then VS had got merch because QI Critical Thinking made some t-shirts and put chicken bones in the cup and put it on the t-shirt. She was selling t-shirts of chicken bones in the cup. This before she started selling purses. Now she upgrade. Now she sell purses, handbags,
designer.
Yeah, designer bags. So, but back then she didn't sell designer bags out of her truck. She was selling t-shirts. Thank you.
But I'm gonna have someone else call in. Why?
Thank you so very much. Go right ahead, Lady Dimples. I see you in the back. Go ahead.
Hey, Wally, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you doing?
Oh my God, Wally, I am just in love with you. You know, you were my introduction into the beef sector.
Yes.
Yes. First time I saw you, you were talking about hashtag the library still stands, and the library still stands, right?
Yeah, the library still. They bring it up. Library still standing. You can go there, get some books. Lady can go there, get some books for her. You can get books, and so it still said, "Oh, I remember that." We said
that.
Yeah, he
That's
way
my
rough for
thing.
that.
But yes, but no, you hit the nail on the head in regards to Sissy Boy Roman, honey. Me and him is in an epic beef right now because he wants to accuse me of calling his job, and I didn't call his job. I did dox him, but I didn't call his job because I don't play with people's livelihood. But the thing is that you know you and me, that people that have the Holy Ghost, because you do have the Holy Ghost, right, Wally?
Esha Baha.
The evidence of speaking in tongues. That's right.
Yes, yes,
All right. And with that, we have discernment. And you hit the nail on the head. He is so accustomed to people liking him
exactly.
because of his looks and the exterior, bypassing that ratchet soul that he has. My God, don't even let me go there. But they go past, and you've seen that, and he's so past that. And now that people are bypassing that exterior of his and not really going for that, he can't handle it. And I was just in awe that finally somebody sees what I am seeing with that. But I do like the fact that while you did take accountability, that you didn't communicate, that was not right, that you led him on with that. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't like, what do you feel as though I, the fact that he was trying to go with all these quote unquote heavy hitters and the I guess the LGBTQIA plus community, but also these commentators in the sector, Armon and Madison.
Yeah.
I,
I think he wanted to go big, and that would have been a disaster because T.S. Madison
mhm.
done it. Neither would Armand, because it would have been something. And I think that it was not planned right. It was a setup, and it was rigged because not only was it rigged that you took the money and you set it all up, you also brought my ops there, and you thought I was going to participate with my ops. No, I'm from Chicago. I got better. I'm way smart in the streets. I'm not going to go there with my ops. If I don't f with you, I don't f with you. So why would I go there and let you judge me? You automatically is biased and going to give me an f. Phi Babe dogged
Mhm.
me out. She went to my family church. She insulted me, insulted my intelligence. We have those videos. We can drop it probably for members only. So she did that to me. So why would I allow myself to be judged by her? Who is this?
Well, well, she's not denying that. I am
So,
Team Phi Babe
so I
as
understand
well.
that. I have history, so why would I allow? And
hmm
then you want T.S. Madison to judge me when I
hmm
dog her out and talk about?
First of all, I would drag Maddie if she ever came on his platform because me, someone that has said that I deal with gender identity issues coming from a Pentecostal apostolic family where my grandfather's a bishop. See, me and Wally, we see each other because we know how it comes from, not only coming from a Pentecostal background, which homosexuality is the number one, then to come around and say that, okay, not only am I gay, but I feel as though I'm different in a separate body, and then also have family that's in leadership. Do you understand the hoopla that's above that? I mean, it is crazy in the parallels. But I digress. If she would have went on there when this man has told me to kill myself, when suicide is one of the number one factors with trans people and people with gender identity issues, oh, I would have got her together all together lovely, because she always wants to jump on them big bandwagon issues that's going to get her publicity, but she doesn't want to deal with the everyday issues that impact our community.
All right. Well, we thank you so very much.
I'm gonna get off of here, Wally. I adore you. I just sent you a message on LSA, honey. We need to reboot. Two men and a lady, honey. I'll be the special lady, Sir Ma'am Dimples, honey,
Okay.
and screw Ness, honey. She's a jealous B. I know she's talking about it, but no. But I think me, you, and if you can get VS, if y'all can rekindle whatever the heck y'all got, I think we'd be epic, honey, and we will be viral, honey. Just consider that, all right, Wally? I adore you, and thank you for this time.
Thank you, Lady Dimples.
All righty, be well. Bye,
All right,
everyone.
bye. That was great. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Lady Dimples came on. You guys, can you imagine that? Wow, that's a legend in this sector. That is. I see y'all in here. Hey, everybody, share this live, like the video, share. Uh, Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wally, how you doing? Why you being messy, Wally? You done came back and got some Christmas money. Why you being messy about it? Just answer that question.
You said being messy?
I mean messy in a good way, because you came back and stirred it up in the B sector.
Mm-hmm.
But all I want to know is, right, why you on Fatback Channel? I watch you on Fatback Channel, because you know I don't mess with Ronnie Q either. How you get give a challenge and you don't show yourself? And I didn't like that they did that men's thing either without her showing herself. What do you think about that?
Who is that? What's the person?
Ronnie Q.
I don't necessarily understand her because I've never seen her on camera, so I can't speak about that, about her.
But I'm saying, with people giving challenges and they're trolls, what do you think about that?
I believe that if you're going to do a challenge, you should show yourself on camera. Period. Point blank.
Point blank.
That's what I believe.
Yeah. I believe that too. And also, you know who I can't stand? And that's squirrel teeth. But I see there's a lot of squirrel teeth online in the B sector now.
Yeah, because you got to be knowing, like, who is squirrel teeth, like, and everything like that. Because again,
well, squirrel teeth is J Dunn. That's squirrel teeth.
I don't think she got a squirrel teeth. No, I would say she have like a cartoon character voice and everything. But I won't say her teeth is. I've seen her in person. Her teeth is good. It's just the voice for me.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
It's just the voice for me. But again, I don't want to talk about J Dunn because you know
no. But what I'm saying is, all right. Now let me ask you this. When he asked you to be in the competition, did you know Phi Baby was in it?
I did not know that. No, he said T.S. Madison. And then I didn't know that Phi Baby was in it until like the day of. People were saying, you know, Phi Baby was part. Why are you gonna do that? Blah, blah. Then I started to know that day of on November 11th. I got that information about Phi Baby and blah, 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 blah. But again, I didn't really, because I definitely said, I'm definitely gonna do it in my mind because it's my birthday. But then that's when people were sending me the information saying that she's a judge. And I said, oh no, I'm definitely not doing that. And then somebody sent me a screen record of her kicking her leg up on the kicked her leg up in the air, and they said, you want her, you remember her, like oh, she doing it? I'm like, no, I don't see it for her. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, so when they put the promotion out a week and a half, or I think it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, you never saw the promotion of it.
Absolutely.
To see who all was judges.
I didn't see the promotion of it at all. I didn't know who Nubian was. I don't know these people. They're brand new. I didn't know. Because,
right, they are brand new.
Because he said B sector, I'm thinking it's like Pastor Wilson, Jay Wilson. I'm thinking like the heavy hitters in the B sector men with it, but it was none of them. And then these new people, you got the man with the twisted up mustache. It's like to me like that's what I said. So I didn't pay attention to it at all. Like I rarely go to the beat search to see what is really going on, unless it's if my people send it to me, like a Brianna saying something. Now that people sending me Pizarro stuff and Ness stuff, they're sending me the information on all the different channels. So now I can understand. I hit the link and do the panels. But at that time with the promotional, I didn't know any of that. I didn't know no promotion of King Roman Noodles. I didn't know any of that. I didn't know any of the promotion of what went on until the show was going on, and then I was done live. I was able to see it. Then I was able to see that the picture, they picked an ugly picture of myself. I've done a whole photo shoot. It's all on my Instagram. They could put a bad picture. So it was rigged. It was rigged.
All right, and what I noticed also was, if you went to do the B sector, right, but you included other people, it was more other people outside of the sector, the B sector, so you really didn't know who a lot of people was. Like, I've never heard of a Lincoln Berry, never heard of a Miles. You know what I mean? I heard of Chocolate Bay from back DC Gate and all that stuff. Yes. I'm quite familiar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I go back to T.S. Madison and Kaya also, when everybody was going crazy and taking sides and all kind of stuff. You know, I didn't even know what you was talking about the chicken bones and all that kind of stuff. And T.S. Madison tried to give her the money back, and V.S. was already on a rant, and it was crazy.
Facts.
So do you remember all of that?
Not at all. Yes, I remember it all.
That's what they had Sexy Clean. What's her name? Oh my God, I can't think of her name. They call her Sexy Clean.
Yeah, Nicole Tyler is you talking about.
Nicole Tyler. Yeah, see, I go back people got to go all the way back. These new people don't know. They have no clue.
They have no clue. But we
They have no clue. They jumping on the bandwagon, but they got to go all the way back and look at them videos, like you said, so they can come all the way forward. So that way, when they go to jump on somebody, you got to know all the facts.
Yeah, you got to have all the facts, and that's why they don't understand. We have the facts, and that's why they don't do their homework. I've done my homework, and I have a lot of old stuff that I can bring up to today and make it fresh and new. So yes, I thank you for that.
See, and guess what? Because and tell them to study, because we go all the way back to the Vonnie Vaughn, and see, a lot of people don't even know. Yeah, Vonnie Vaughn. Okay. And everybody, they don't know. They have no clue.
Don't know about that. Okay.
They don't know nothing about that old school beef sector. They want to beef. They got to go back so they'll know how to beef and what to beef about and who to beef with. Because, see, you ain't nothing to play with. See, they don't know that, though.
They don't know that. They love that.
They have no clue. They don't have no clue. Y'all youngsters better sit to the side and learn something first.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
All right. Enjoy yourself, Bob.
Love you. Enjoy yourself.
All right, love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Doctor, happy belated birthday, Marquise. I love seeing you in great spirits. Continue to carve out your own niche on these YouTube streets and defy the odds. This is what makes you uniquely you. Continue striving, and God bless you. Thank you. Also, we have official. He's in the chat. Thais Report said, quote, "This is so good, Wiley. You better come through." He coming from the church sector. So this is entertaining. So I think we had one more caller in here. I know that was it for the callers. Somebody said in the chat, they're saying that wow, Wiley really has the juice. I see Wiley's name in the title of a Beef Sector Live right now. That's crazy. Okay. We do. Most have changed their name. Yes. They said he was legendary over there. That's where it all started. You better know it. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. For those that want to be a blessing, Cash App $ Marquise Wiley 28, Zelle WileyShow@gmail.com, or you can donate to the PayPal as well. We're going to thank you. We have a couple of announcements. We'll be back with another live where we're going to get into some more breaking news, of course, and we'll be doing that, and I'll put it out there. Of course, we will do the pre-show on Station Head. If you want to download Station Head, you can download that app. Go to your Apple store or your Android store, type in Station Head, and you can follow us at The Wiley Show, and we'll be right there, and we do our pre-show over there on Station Head Unfiltered. Okay, and so yes, we got. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Wiley is still live?
Hey, yeah, Jay. Could you mute? I need you to mute me in the back. Can you mute me in the back? Because they can hear you. Can you mute me in the back?
Hello.
Yeah, can you mute me? Oh, did you mute me?
Hello?
Okay, go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you still live?
I'm live now. Hello.
Yes, how you doing? This is Doxy. You know, you always try to get me to call in, and I never do. But I have to just call in to tell you happy belated birthday.
This is Doxy.
Yeah, you never, ever get me to come on a live, ever. But I said, let me give Wiley a call and wish him happy belated birthday. You kind of. So I wanted to personally do that.
Oh my gosh, I welcome. Thank you for that. But you're the one that started with Armon Wiggins when you sent him the email. Do you remember that? When you sent Armon Wiggins that?
Of course, I remember that.
And what was his response?
Yeah, I remember that.
When you mentioned my name, what was Armon Wiggins' response to you?
Pretty much the same thing you just said. I mean, he pretty much anything having to do with your name, it was as if we couldn't or shouldn't mention your name. It was always something negative. Hey, Dover, I see the comment.
Yeah. Do you still have those emails?
Yeah.
He said he had my name black in email because I'm blacking his email. My name is black in the chat. Do you still have that email chain, or it's gone?
I don't. Yeah, Doctor doesn't delete anything. I have an archive.
Send me that. He went in on you on the chat and the group chat and different stuff. Like he went on members only. Like he really went in on you and disrespected you. And so he did all of that. And let's take it back. You came over here and you were on Armon Wiggins' side. For the record, you were on his side.
Absolutely.
and you was
I used to come over here sometimes just to check you because I had heard about this person named Wiley that they were talking about, and then I used to come into some of your lives, and then a lot of times I would come over and I would openly check you. In the very, very beginning, I would say, you don't need to be talking about Armon, but then I kind of started to like you for who you were. I mean, sometimes you can't go off of what people say. I couldn't go off of what people said you were. I started to, like I just said, you're uniquely you. And I started to like you for your content and just the own lane that you're in. You're different. You're just kind of different from everyone. You carve out your own lane.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about you.
And so, because you heard probably from Armon Wiggins moderators, because I was blocked, you could post a name. Baby, I remember one time I went to the Armon Wiggins chat, the super chat on my backup page. They blocked me. You couldn't see my man. They said, dang, he's super chat and got blocked. So it was real. He didn't want to say. Now, mind you, and you know this, when is that? Armon Wiggins wasn't blocked from my channel. He dropped down. You remember that? He would drop down.
Yeah, there are many times when I came to mod for you, like every time Armon was to actually come into the chat, you openly welcomed him and you offered to have him call in. You've always extended yourself.
He never offered me that same grace. He talked down to me. He never allowed me on there to call in, to jump in the chat. I was blocked. He did the same thing. That's what him and Storm is friends, because Storm did the same thing. I was blocked. My name was blocked. And people thought I was just stupid. I'm just making it up. And then poof, Storm said, oh yes, I blocked your name for being posted in my chat. And nobody would come out and say, wow, Wiley was right. Like, y'all don't understand. My name is blocked in many chats. And the same people, and then it will come in my chat and smile in my face. But then I couldn't even go in their chat and give them $1 because I'm blocked. So I just feel like people hear my reaction, but they're not trying to investigate. And then shout out to my day one supporters that really love me. They noticed it, because when I went over to the Storm and did an interview with Storm, and then people was trying to donate and say my name, they couldn't even say the name. Now they weren't blocked because they had to do it. So then they had to put in their W!ELY to say Wiley. They couldn't even type WILEY. They had to type in W!LEY. Do you know how much hatred and jealousy and you had to have to block Wiley name? But did I ever block Storm Monroe name? No. Did I block him from coming on the chat? No. I just want people to understand people is threatened by Wiley. I don't know why, because I don't have the best clothes. I can't travel around the world to Jamaica. But these people,
not too much on Jamaica.
I'm just saying,
I'm from Jamaica.
I'm just saying, go around there. And then you go to their chat, I can't go there because they're threatened. Because they fear, and this is the fear. You don't have to contest it, but I know it's the truth. They fear that if Wiley go in the chat and start getting that game, they're gonna come to the Wiley Show and subscribe. And Wiley gonna surpass.
I have a question. I have a question for you, Wiley. So a couple months ago, as you probably remember, and maybe this is off of the tail end of what you're saying now, because what you're talking about right now, I don't have that much information on that. I have a question for you though. Remember a couple months ago? This is maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I came into your chat just as I normally do. Yeah, you knew that I was already modding for Storm. It was never an issue. I always come in, show love, because all of the mod sisters, I still love every last one of them. And I came in the chat, and you meant the first thing you said is, oh, here's one of Storm's mod. Obviously you're not supposed to be over here. Storm don't want no moderators over here. And when I tell you I beat the hate to retreat, I just exited and I said, oh my God, what did I just walk into? Was this on the tail end of what you're saying then? Because I swear to you, I was not aware of what that was. And so that's why for me, I know that I've been in a lot of Hi Blues guys. I've been in a lot of conflict on YouTube back in my old days, and so I try not to any place where I'm traveling. I don't want to be a part of conflict, so I just clicked X, and I have not been back to your chat since then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't been back to your chat. So what was that about? Because I said to myself, well, what happened? Did I just come in and you just basically was like, oh, you know what? And then you try to talk to White, like, oh, yeah, I was reading the comments. Sorry. Yeah. What happened with that? Like, what was that about? Like, I mean, because I'm always coming here to support you regardless of what's going on. And that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Because these YouTubers, y'all don't want to believe it, they get mad when they moderators mod for Wiley. Y'all don't know it. Okay. Because y'all ain't really super chatting $100, $500, and all that. So they fine with you when you ain't donate. They cool with that. But I challenge you. If I'm lying, whatever. Start super chat $500, $100, and then they don't get that. And let's see, would you still be welcome over there? Let's just see. So I know they feel some type of way, but they can't really tell. Like, I don't. Now Armon Wiggins, he kept us that. If you mod for Wiley, you gone. I don't F with that. My moderator can't mod for nobody. I don't F with. And I'm lying about that.
I'll tell you this, though. I had a conversation with Storm with this the moment when that happened with that live, because I didn't know what I was walking into. I had a personal conversation with Storm, and I said, Storm, I just want to make sure you understand. Are you okay with me modding for Wiley? And Storm said to me straight up, and I still have the message, he has no problem with me modding for anyone. He doesn't have a problem with any of his moderators modding for anyone else. And I had to do that because, again, I didn't know what I was walking into. But then as the months went along, I kind of got some type of context as to where you were coming from. But you ain't had to attack me, Wiley, because I ain't did nothing to you. Okay? I ain't did nothing to you.
But I think, because I know what I'm talking about. And I personally,
I think you were using it just as an example, right, but again, I didn't know what I was walking into. I didn't know that.
I can't take none of that man say he's a liar, because he said, I ain't got you blocked, Wiley. I don't have you blocked. I don't have you blocked. What do you mean? Talking to me like I'm dumb, like I don't know what I'm talking about. And then we brought him on the show. He talk all slow. Okay, wait a minute, Wiley. Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay. He started clicking. Oh, Wiley, I found out. I got your name blocked. Okay, but you.
Okay, he ended up telling you that. Wiley, Storm very chill. Like Storm ain't even on the beat. It's like Storm being
he said on the YouTube channel. He said it verbatim. Like how we talking right now. Storm was on here, and people was like, "Wow, Wiley was right. Like, how would you do that?" And that's what, because I didn't say nothing. I kept it quiet. Do you know that Storm had my name blocked since Two Men and a Lady? Did you know that?
Oh, I had no idea.
I just kept quiet.
Oh, I forgot. When I used to, hold on. I just remembered something. When I used to mod for you, Storm would come over with what's her name to do Two Men and a Lady. I said we go back. This is history. I forgot. Your Storm used to be over here all the time.
Yeah, with 7 Star. So I didn't do that.
7 Stars. Yeah, 7 Stars.
I didn't say nothing. Couldn't really. He had me blocked over there. I didn't say a word. I just say because the reason why I did that at that time, I was like, man, I already went toe to toe Armon, so I don't want to be doing that. So I'm gonna just take it. I kept taking it, and then when I had Storm back, when Tasha K was putting that allegation out on him that she felt uncomfortable of him being around her son because she was violated as a child. So I stood up for Storm Monroe and got cussed out by Tasha K when she called me. Then Storm Monroe said, you know what, Wiley? I said, yes, Storm. I'm going to bring you on my show and I'm going to interview you. Right? He brought me on the show.
Right.
Now, mind you, the Wiley Show people is rushing to the chat. Guess what the problem was? They couldn't type Wiley. We can't type your name. He got your name blocked. We can't type you. Blah 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 blah. I think he got you blocked. Why we can't type your name? We can't send super chats because it was an error message. It must be a glitch. So then I had to say something because they ain't crazy that he had to do it. So then when we went live, we was done with the interview. Then Storm was just randomly live. I started putting W exclamation LEY unblock Wiley. Wiley ain't blocked. And then people started to say I was. He tried to pretend like I was stupid. I know I ain't stupid. I know I'm blocked. I just wanted him to admit of doing it. That's the case. That's what I wanted him to do, to admit that. And he did. And that's why I said, I don't F with you because you're sneaky. That was very down low. That was very down low that you did. That was a very down low because you didn't have to lie about that. And you know what I'm saying? Know how to lie about that. Yeah.
I'm reading comments too. Like, this is funny enough. I'm a mod. This is news to me. Like I'm now learning the context behind what really happened because I didn't even. Can I tell you, because of my past, I mind my business now. You know my past on YouTube, baby. I've tried to mind my own business. I tried to respect the creator or the creators with who I mod for. Like sometimes I don't even be on YouTube for days and weeks. Remember, I used to be active daily, not anymore. So a lot of stuff that I probably have missed. What you're telling me now and what I'm reading from the comments in the chat, I'm like, oh wow, like I'm learning myself right now. So I understand now why you said what you said that day when I came into the live. But understand that I felt like I walked right into a fire. And I was like, what? Yes. Jamaica, we in X another chat. But I'm from Jamaica, sorry. Go ahead.
So then toward the end, Wayne X said it, quote, Then his phone battery died when y'all was, and mysteriously his phone died. But he was able to comment in the chat to say that. Now, you know, Storm Monroe got better equipment than I got. He couldn't even come on and use his camera equipment. So he's still lying and still playing these games. Like, we're not in the same business, girl. We know you gotta use.
So are you on Storm? So hold on. Are you on? And this is not even. This wasn't about that, but I'm glad I'm addressing it because I had to be honest with you about how I felt. So are you on Storm cool now? Because I don't even know the answer to that question. Are you and him cool? I thought that you guys were cool. I've always thought that you guys have been cool.
I am not cool because he lied.
Okay.
Like Tasha K.
Okay,
did.
understandable.
Like when she said I was on the app for free and she no longer give me a free subscription. Lied. I was paying it and you blocked because you mad.
I remember that.
Me standing up for Storm Monroe. So no, I'm not cool with that because he's sneaky and that's he was out of order and he didn't correct the lie. The same way when T.S. Madison told Sydney Starr to correct the lie, he didn't correct it. He didn't make a statement. He made me look like I was stupid. Then he got mad, upset when I was in the chat, super chatting, and then his people started, oh, Wiley is excited to be here. Oh, because he's mad, right. He got upset because, and then I can tell when I would hit the link, his behavior started to change. Like, I don't want you on it. Now, mind you, I welcome here. I feel the energy. See, I know what I'm talking about. I felt the energy, like, oh, he really does. So that's why I said, okay. But when he come on my chat, I welcome him. Then I stood up and say, you know what, screw that. Whatever. I started blocking Armon, Tasha K, Neek at Night, Lovely T, everybody, and Stormer. I blocked them all because I'm like, keep that same energy, because what they would try to do is when we get big story, then they'll just jump in the chat. No, y'all block. Okay. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't know what I'm saying. You block, keep that same energy, because all of you would say all this stuff, but then when we had the Tasha K or we had a daytime TJ, they will all jump out of the bushes. F that. You ain't come here when it's the 351. Don't try to come here when it's the 55,000 people in the live chat. Just keep that same energy. Okay, because you don't allow me that same grace to come to your chat when you breaking stories and got a lot of engagements in your chat, right? So they took my kindness for weakness, and I had to take a stand. I said, know what? I blocked them all, and I blocked Armon Wiggins on Twitter, on all of it, because he was blocking up. I said, keep the same. He will unblock me, and I said, no, I'm gonna keep you blocked. Keep that same energy. Like you don't want to see me, okay? Because he liked to unblock, then unblock, and then call, then block, and then reblock. He play those games. He's a manipulator, and it's sick. It's so sick to do that because you don't have to do that. Girl, like, don't play these sick, trying to manipulate me. Oh, don't talk about Storm. I'm sorry. Don't talk about Jason Lee. Oh, Wiley, you shouldn't do it. Right. Oh, because he's going to come in the sector and take over. We shouldn't do it. And guess what he started doing, Doxy? He started talking about Jason Lee's show. But he told me,
you know, it's funny. Call me a blonde moderator, but a lot of this is new to me. A lot of this is like, okay, wow. Like, I don't be invested like I used to be, you know, because life is life. That's why I'm here. I'm happy. But I say it to say that I'm happy for the context, because I was like, I'm listening like, what the hell? But I'm a moderator. Should I not know all these? Yeah, I had a lot of this stuff that you're saying is like news to me. I had absolutely no clue. And had I known this information when I probably entered that day, it would have probably hit better. But like I said, I directly spoke to Storm that day after I got out. Immediately when I exited the chat, I was like, I don't know what I walked into. So I said, because I'm mod for Storm, I don't want to have respect for the creator that I'm mod for. I went out to him and I said, you know, this is what just happened with Wiley. Is everything okay? And Storm basically was like, you know, I don't have a problem with any of my moderators modding for anyone else. I just wanted to reach out to you personally because I have not been in your chat since that day, and that was the reason why. But you've always known that regardless of where I go, I always try to support you. You know what I'm saying? So that was the elephant in the room. It was the elephant in the room. I said, I want to come in. I just want to find it. And I never called you on live. You know me. I don't do the live thing, but I said, no, I want to call you to let you know that Wiley, I felt some type of way because I didn't know what I was walking into, but you took it the right way. So I think this is. I think I'm glad. I'm happy I did this. I'm happy I did this.
Thank you. And I'm good. All the years you've been knowing, you never called in. So this is a history making on 11.
Yeah, I've never called in.
1113.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You know my history, but I want to say big ups to Blue Skies, big up to the Mod family, Dover Queen, everybody. Big up to Aaliyah TV. She also modded me over by storm. So big up everybody, and I just want to call. We'll talk, Wiley. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
You have to pay me for this one. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Somebody said, quote, "The problem with Wiley, you can be rude and disrespectful and then blame it on your bipolar. You do go too far. At least take responsibility for that." Again, yes, I take responsibility for my behavior about my rude and me being disrespectful. And I take full responsibility. But having bipolar, you will understand. And I don't know if you understand what bipolar is, but if you research it, you will understand. And I can't feel shame, and I will continue. I was diagnosed with bipolar. I suffer from depression, and that's my story. I was in a mental institution. Y'all know this. So I can't say blame it. It's a part of me. I have bipolar. I do struggle because of the illness and because of the financial limitations, not to be able to hire the therapist, the best therapist, and all of that, being on the waiting list. So I understand. So I think that I'm working it through. It's a lot, but I have to get through it. And I'm not going to say I will never be rude and disrespectful. I can't say that because I know me. So I try the best and do what I can do. But do I need a therapist? Do I need to talk about my problems? Yes, absolutely. Do I suffer from depression sometimes? Do I be depressed sometimes? Yes. So that's a part of it. That's a part of it. And I come on here with a smile on my face to entertain, but I'm going through a lot with that. That's a roller coaster. So if you walk a day in my shoes, I've been diagnosed with bipolar, you wouldn't understand. You won't understand. You don't think it's real because you don't suffer from it. So for those that suffer and that's living with bipolar, understand what I go through. They understand because they walk in the shoes. If you don't have it, you don't understand. So I go through a lot. You don't understand that you go through manic, you got to get medication adjustments, but they won't give you a therapist. So you have to understand, talk to a therapist. You need to talk about your problems. I went through a lot of trauma and I'm trying to work through it. But again, I am not perfect. I'm much better than the library situation. Oh, I went through that. But I am doing the best that I can. And we're working on that. It's rough because you are dealing with an illness with financial limitations. So that's just how it happens as well. And so that's what happens as well. So on my birthday, yes, I drunk some Stella Rosa. That was it. That was the birthday celebration. So anybody that know when I come on and do the birthday, do a little Stella Rosa. Y'all act like I'm drinking Hennessy. It was Stella Rosa for the birthday, for the celebration. Bought them a little bit. That's it. But out of all that, we understand what we go through. And I'm talking about depression. I'm talking about I need to see a therapist and how expensive it is and going through with the waiting list, blah, blah, blah. Y'all understand this. Y'all hear this. So you ask a question. It is something when you're going through with bipolar. If you ain't lived through it, you don't understand. Okay, you can't understand because you don't have it. So for those that have it and that is going through it, understand. Okay. So I get it. And so I believe that you probably talking about the old Wiley. And yeah, so you have to take that accountability. And I think that for anybody that have, bipolar or schizophrenic or anxiety, it's a lot. It's really, really a lot. It's not an easy thing to go through. It's a lot because you still got to work. You still got to survive. You got to eat. And yet you still got to handle the diagnosis, being bipolar. So it's something. But being a public figure, you have to take that because they would use that against you. And you still have to entertain. We getting through it. We are getting through it. And I'm bringing so much joy to a lot of people across the country and across the world. But I'm still going to be me. But yes, I got some more work to do. I got more work to do. I got a lot more work to do. God ain't through with me yet. Please be patient with me. God ain't through with me yet. I'm still going through it. But nevertheless, I'm much better than what I was in the past. Amen. So that's just how that goes. They said Storm actually a cool dude. To you, you think he's cool? I think he's sneaky, and what he did to me was very wrong. They said don't change because I love you for the first from the first I saw you. Thank you. Yeah, he may be cool to you, but he's sour. He's hot and sour with me. Okay, because he was wrong. He lied. He lied to me and pretend like he didn't have me blocked. I think he's been very open about his mental health in recent times, and he's doing a great job. Yes, come on, child. Y'all, I went through some things, but we still stand there. We're sitting here entertaining. I am a sit-down comedian. I tell jokes. Don't get offended. This is what we do. Okay, and we entertain. Now we gonna go. Thank you all so very much. I think I got all the callers that called in. Thank you. And I also want to thank you to one of the people from the B sector that did come on StreamYard. I believe that was Lady Dimples. And shout out to everybody else that called in as well. And shout out to Lipstick Alley, the Fresh Collective, to Misfit Island, Beef Chronicles Next Generation. I want to thank those representatives that are here, that is in the chat right now, that have been showing us love all over the internet. So thank you so very much for y'all amazing support. I'm seeing it all over the chat. We are trending on Lipstick Alley. We are the #1 trending topic. And we only been in the B sector for 24 hours. And we're already the most trending topic in the beef sector. Okay. Most trending topic, Paul, right? I think we're #1 trending topic in the beef sector. And so many people are watching this and they are giving their support. So we want to thank you so very much for their amazing support as well. Wiley, let's go viral and do 2 man and a lady. Ness is no competition for Sir/Man Dimples. Me, you, and VS will be perfect. That is what Lady Dimple said on Lipstick Alley. So she did put that out there on Lipstick Alley, and she want to do 2 man and a lady. That's what she said on Lipstick Alley. It's a lot of people are saying a lot of things. They said Wiley is so refreshing to see Wiley back and taking over the beef sector. I'm looking at Food Junkie, his outfits in that. And the clothes he got on. So it's just amazing. Okay. Ha ha. A troll is pressed at Nika over there shading KRN competition, saying that if it was her, Bree or Pizarro who will win their own channel, we would be mad. So SNYCA, have you forgot how Bree has place in y'all own challenges, child? SNYCA, a slippery sand skirt and newbie. I told you them numbers was going to have these tricks low key coming for you. That is what they are saying over there on Lipstick Alley. So again, thank you all so very much for y'all amazing support. We will see y'all again. We're gonna do our closing remarks. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. We want to say thank y'all so very much, and we will see y'all again. Thank you. Bye.